And then, you know, halfway through the ride, she's like, all right, number 5. Shut down.
We need to start so Josh can go eat.
Dungeons
I already started it.
And
Oh,
Dragon.
Right now?
Yep.
Junk drawer.
The video's going.
Whoa.
And what's up, everyone?
Oh, hey!
So we got a little bit of a different setup today because I am not in this one. But we run off my computer, so I have it all set up. And I have not had time to make a new screen. And we have a guest. Would you like to introduce yourself, guest?
That's me. Hi. I'm Nicole. And I am excited to be here today. I'm a friend of Justin and Carlos's. Very specifically, I've played games with them before, and I grew up with Justin. And then everybody else is not new to me, but newer friends. So I'm excited to be here and very grateful to be invited on. So thank you guys. Is that okay?
We love having you.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
So, as I mentioned, I'm going to not be here for at least the beginning of it. I'll come back at some point just to hang out. In the meantime, I'm going to put up my camera shield so my empty room doesn't distract you. My shout-outs for today are Soup and Snow and Fuck You, Donovan. Knocked him out.
Okay.
Boom.
Whoa.
Guys, I haven't eaten today, and I'm so hungry, so I'm going to go eat that now.
Go eat some turkey meatball stew, damn it.
Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit, and I'm excited to rewatch this later. Have fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy dinner.
See you later.
Turkey
Don't forget
meatball
those
stew.
The bitch is
Okay.
gone. Now we can.
Now that Josh is gone, Donovan, we fucking love you, buddy.
My headphones are
Yeah,
still
I'm really
on.
happy with what you're doing. Oh no.
Everyone sounds really tinny right now.
I'm having
Oh, no.
still the mic. I'm still fighting with the. Like, is this good? Blocking my face?
That's totally blocking your face, but it doesn't
Don't
matter.
stop Never stop sitting to me.
This is
We
just
haven't
gonna be
played in a
relaxed
month and a
edition.
half. I think it's perfectly fine if we're having some times, you know?
How about this, Mike? Why don't you do? We're gonna go shoot it to the guy with the cotton candy hair while I try to figure out this Mike situation. Mike, turkey meatball stew spilling. Over to you, my guy.
That's true. That's what they called me in high school, was turkey meatball stew, because stew is my middle name, actually. It's not. My middle name's Anthony. You know how I know that? Because me and Justin have the same middle name. Fun fact for you guys. There you go. You learned something. Yeah, so shout-outs, social media. Follow us on Twitter at The Drunk Drawer Show. Follow and subscribe on Twitch and YouTube at The Drunk Drawer Show. We're on Instagram at The Drunk Drawer Show. We're on TikTok. We haven't been active for a month and a half, though, so there's not a whole lot of new stuff to see there. But hopefully we're about to be a lot more active. And I mean that both in the form of D&D and sexually. So it feels like a good time. Carlos, over to you while Justin's figuring out his mic arm.
Yay! Great. I'm gonna give a shout out. First, I'm gonna give my shout out to Random Encounter Productions, which is the other stream that I actually stream with. We have been having lots of fun. Almost died last week, so that was also fun.
Woo.
But yeah, so you can check them out at Twitch, Instagram, any social media, usually podcasts and all whatnot, at RPG for Random Encounter Productions, RPG. And yeah, so my other shout out is gonna be to my niece for getting me this amazing cup that says, "Bitch, please, I'm so fucking fabulous," and it has all these curse words on it. So thanks. And,
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm gonna toss it over to Nikki now. Any shout outs?
Maybe.
Nicole,
Oh, no.
What? Yes?
do you have any
I'm still
shout outs
here.
for anybody? Sorry.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Oh my god,
you.
I'm so sorry. I thought we were talking to Joe. I'm sorry. It like kind of cut out a little bit, so I thought it was okay. Do I have any shout outs? Oh god.
Shout out your art.
Oh,
Because I usually do
yeah,
it. You
okay.
should do it.
Thank you. Yeah, okay. I am an artist and I am trying to make freelance my main career. So you can check out my art over at Nikki Artsicle. I forget how I spell Artsicle. Hold on, let me write it out. Nikki Artsicle. Okay, it's Nikkiartsile. It is over on Instagram. I'm Nikki Hooray on Twitter. I also stream my art process sometimes on Nikki Hooray, HURRAY, on Twitch every now and then. So, yeah, yeah. I would love some more support. I always appreciate it. I love making art, and yes. Also, I guess shout out to my dog right now because he's been helping me out while I've had a bit of back pain, and he's been just hanging out with me a lot. So, Milo, he'll probably be hanging out with me. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I came ill prepared with no shout outs, no nothing, but thanks for the direction.
We didn't prepare you, so it's all good.
Exactly. We
Justin
try to keep everyone
tried. Justin, you tried to prepare me, but I just became an aloof, I don't know, particle in space.
It's quite all right.
Digress.
I feel like Dean Martin. Like I'm just gonna be crooning into this microphone the whole time.
It's very romantic.
It is romance, and they say romance is dead. I say that. Happy Valentine's Day. So I would like to shout out, outside of my usual, shout out to Roll20 for being an awesome platform and allowing us to play games with each other despite all 4 people here being local. Really cool though that we can play from the comfort of our, my instance, couch. Also, shout outs to, I'm going to say Fat Dragon for these really cool papercraft buildings that I had bought. And they've been really fun to put together, and they've been very therapeutic and lovely. I'm trying to think like who else. We've been out of it for, what, a month?
Month and a half.
Shout out to David Hemingway. You liked one of my tweets the other day, and the elation I felt was just amazing. That serotonin dump. Yeah, he did. And soon you will be mine, but you already know that because you've gotten the letters and the blood. Other than that, I'm gonna pull a Pat, and I would like to thank Pat's wife for allowing him to play Make Believe with us every Tuesday, even though he's not here.
Except today.
For today. We're very excited for Miss Sonia Carter's arrival. I am counting down the days, literally, because I have to watch the dogs. And with that, Dice Daddy, whenever I'm ready. Wow, thank you, me.
It sounded weird, but I loved it.
So, if I remember correctly, because a responsible DM would have watched our last session, we had just reconvened out of Falsera. It was the 5 of you, that being Tibrin, Thokk, Thor, Loki, Alder, and their new friend Ivan, who was a very chubby werewolf adventurer man from Barovia. The 5 of you had re-arrived to the Isle of Storms, where you had decided amongst yourselves which direction you were going to go into. As you know, Dr. Ashford had reached out and was keeping a tab on any kind of interesting kind of items. One was a sea town and shipping community and fishing community that was being starved per the contract. And the other was the town of Papel, a once very bright, shiny, kind of like upbeat town that over the past few months had been overtaken with grave robberies, desecrations to the Raven Queen, and overall just kind of like a down mood. With our party being split, because that is the number one rule, you always got to split your party.
At least once a campaign.
Once a campaign. This is twice a campaign. We have our familiar buddy cop duo of Druid Alder and Cleric Thokk going on to the horizon to make their way to Papel. Now, Papel is going to be about a 3-week venture, 2-week by boat, about a week by horse. Obviously, we're not going to be role-playing that entire time unless you would really like to. But I would like to know if you had anything that you needed to take care of on the Isle of Storms before leaving. and also while doing so, kind of have in mind what your character would be doing. Maybe if there are any conversations between the two of you as well. So we are going to start bright and early the next morning after you guys have decided to split. You say your goodbyes to Loki and Thor as they aboard the Wandering Rose on their way to water the sea town. So actually, Thokk, we will start with you since you are always up the earliest to pray to the Morning Lord. So Thokk, what are we doing, or what are we kind of tying up as far as the Isle of Storms goes? Who are we taking on this journey to via the horizon? Are we taking the full crew? Are we taking like a handful of people? What are we doing, Captain?
At least for my crew, I would say that I am bringing the full crew just because I don't want to leave. Is it Mokran?
Mokran. I was going to ask.
I do not want to leave him alone, unsupervised, on the Isle of Storm.
It's probably a safe bet. Yeah.
I'm afraid he's going to blow something up.
He most definitely will.
Yes. So yeah, I think I'm going to take the whole crew with, because, yeah, no, I'm taking everybody.
Okay. Whole crew. Anyone on the Isle that you would like to bring as well? Or it's just, I just want to be sure I have all my T's crossed.
I don't think, because Val is going with Thor, right?
Supposedly, yep.
Okay. Anyone that wants to assist, really, but honestly, like, there's not anyone in particular that Thokk would be like, hey, come with.
Okay, fair enough. So you and Tibrin kind of pack your stuff together. Tibrin looking kind of, I would say, wee bit nervous because, as you know, and I'm just going to remind for the recording and to our new player that grave robbing and the Raven Queen, anything that is in regards to undead and to the afterlife, have been in a very odd limbo. Recently, there's been kind of a struggle, it seems, for the title of death, as we know that Manu has taken on the new moniker.
Bastard.
I'm sorry?
I said bastard.
Bastard, yes. Manu had taken on the new moniker, and the Raven Queen's power had been declining within the most recent kind of months. And for the past 60 years, since the rise of the Great Iron Dracolich during the Dragon War, there has been no undead seen for that full 60 years. So having that kind of weighing on Tibrin's shoulders, he's a little hesitant. He's a little nervous as to, is this just some weird freaky cult, or because death possibly doesn't have any limits anymore, could it be something else?
So, just double checking with him, like, I would, just because I don't think it's a conversation we've ever had, I would ask him, like, if he has ever seen undead aside from Manutep, like, if he's ever encountered any, because obviously with it not being here.
Right. I would say you kind of have this conversation as you guys are walking to the horizon from the temple, and he kind of looks at you and he goes, honestly, I still don't know what Manutep or Manu is. I've only seen Manutep in passing. No, I mean, I've only heard stories about the undead and armies of unkillable, reattaching beasts. It's a little scary. I know that you said you've died twice now, and I assume not everyone looks like you when they're returned.
No, mine were extenuating circumstances. Again, once I was brought back by, I don't even know what the hell it was, some Warforged looking thing, and the other one, it was Pelor that brought me back. So I don't think I was ever really considered undead. Like, just not back 100% the first time. But you don't have nothing to worry about.
You sure? Because, I mean, I know stories like if you get bit by one, you turn into one, or
It
like
depends on
can't
what
cross
it is.
water. Sunlight's like bad. Am I
For the
thinking
most part.
vampires? Just vampires?
I think so. I was like, I don't think that's every undead because I'm pretty sure I've been attacked in water by undead.
Or, hear me out, water vampires.
Water vampires. I mean, that's your realm. That's your forte. I've never heard of a water vampire, but I don't know what.
You're making fun of me. Listen, I've never heard of a
How am I making
motherfucker
fun
come
of
back
you?
from
I'm
the dead
literally-
twice.
Okay, who's the water ganassi here?
Me, but that's very presumptuous of you. You think I know every fish like I'm a fish doctor?
No, but I'm just saying, like, I don't. Well, I do kind of know a little bit about your life before we met, but still, like,
You're very cute when you're frosted.
you're just cute. Oh, before I forget, like,
Yes.
to make it like official. Wait, DM out of game.
Yeah.
I already proposed, right? I did.
He proposed to you first, but yes.
He proposed to me first. Okay, going back. To make it official, I pull out the 2 platinum rings. And,
Wow.
I slip one of them on his finger.
And he looks at it and it kind of glints in the light, this kind of very almost effulgent kind of like light that's just gleaming off of it. There's like this warmth and love whenever you see this ring on him. Like you're kind of filled with warm fuzzies. And he looks at it and he looks at you, and this might be the first time I've ever been speechless.
Is it though? I won't go there.
You're ruining it. And you see the smirk, and he kind of pats you on the tuchus on the ass, and continues to kind of keep going. Come on, we're gonna be late for vampires.
Water vampires.
Water vampires, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're like fire vampire? Like he's just starting to go off on like a weird tangent. Like, what if you're half vampire and you're Wesley Snipes and you're dodging taxes?
Who's Wesley Snipes? Like,
I don't know. It's a name I came up with.
got it.
So while they're kind of convening and getting together, Alder, are you doing anything in particular?
No, not really. Just kind of just going about readying myself because I don't really have anybody. So it's what it's true. Everyone's got their people in the campaign, and I just kind of don't. So,
I mean, I will say that's not by choice. Every single villain we've met has thought you're very attractive.
Yeah, no, I get that I'm handsome, but
You man pretty.
yeah, it's they write books about that. But yeah, no, I'm just kind of go do my morning rituals, kind of just get ready and have some food and just probably load up to the horizon before Thokk and everyone get there, try and just get myself situated.
Okay. So I'll say while everyone is kind of getting together.
Actually, hold.
Yes.
Holding. I think may have mentioned this in our last stream, so I don't know if it happened or not. But I just wanted to communicate with Thor rather than Loki, because his mind's kind of like.
Hold on, let me put on my Thor face.
Yeah, just it's beautiful. I noticed that we haven't seen Manu around Thokk anymore, but I know we're kind of still keeping him in the dark depending on certain situations. It's going to be kind of hard to keep him in the dark completely. I'll still communicate you guys with what kind of updates I see or anything weird that happens, but I mean, just basically just saying I'll do my best, but depending on certain situations, we're gonna have to talk about what's going on. So I don't know what we're getting ourselves into.
Alder, I trust you. Use your discretion, and you just try to keep an eye on him, especially since we haven't seen Manu in a long time. We don't even know if he's completely gone or if he's just kind of lurking. So, just be on your guard.
Of course, absolutely. Is this something you're doing lately? You sound a little bit more chipper this morning. Like, I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, no. I ate a lot of breakfast, and I did a lap around the island, and then I punched my brother real hard in the arm.
Was it while he was sleeping?
Yeah, and then I told him when he woke up that he was dreaming, and he went, "Oh, okay." As he's wont to do. Call back. Yeah, no. We'll be in touch for sure. I'm not sure what this fishing thing is about, but could be Manu as well. So we have two possible situations.
Yeah, that we do. I'll be in touch with you. So I'm gonna go get ready. Godspeed, or you speed, I guess.
Good luck, Alder.
You too.
And see, heel toes leaves. What I will say post that, Alder, you do get to the ship before everyone, and you kind of have you been on the Horizon before? I think you've only been on the Wandering Rose.
Only been on the Wandering Rose.
So this ship, Carlos, Thokk, do you want to describe your ship a little bit for me and for Alder, what he's able to see?
Paint a picture with words.
Dumb elf eyes.
Oh God.
Hey, I got 20/20, baby.
So, it's a pretty decent sized ship. Sorry, I'm looking for the stats of the ship right now. Just
the houseboat, isn't it?
It's a sweet houseboat.
No, it's a sailing ship. Like it's
So
yeah. So
if you're brave enough.
so it's like a, I don't know what kind of wood, like a medium color wood, but the trims are in gold, and so is there's gold lining the mast, and on the actual like sails there's a small flag on the very top, the signal flag being this holy symbol of Pelor, up on top, with like, what is it? It's like the circle for Pelor with the sunlights going around it, and then just a little smile and two little tusks coming in the very center, but with no eyes. And yeah, it's not anything really fancy, but it means a lot to him. But it's a pretty decent size.
Okay.
So you're kind of going off the bow of the ship, and you see, occasionally you'll see like scorch marks, and you're like, "Why the fuck are Mokrin?" And you just remember, you're like, it smells very much like gunpowder, oil, anything that will explode.
Anything that I see that's scorched or whatever, like as I walk by it, I'm just gonna cast Mending, as like I keep going through, and I'm like looking at Tibber, and I'm just gonna tell him, I'm like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna take one of those sticks of dynamite, and I'm just gonna stick it right up there. I'm telling you.
And you see Mokron, and he's like, "What do you like up where?"
You want to find out? Keep burning my ship.
Okay, I feel like there is some kind of miscommunication here. You are saying, Mokrin, I will defile you with TNT for doing your job.
No. Blowing up my ship is not my job. Destroying my ship is not my job.
My job.
Destroying my ship is not your job either. Destroying other ships is your job.
Yes, and what better way to practice? That was
not
job.
On my ship. If you want to practice on the. Let me stop. I don't think Creed would be happy. Let me stop. How about we don't practice? I think you
No,
have
I
enough-
mean, how do you get to the high orchestra?
I think you're already high orchestra.
No, you
think
turned
you're-
left. What? Just good.
What?
You are not sharp man.
Matches. Give me.
And you see him. You just see handfuls like coming out of his pockets, in between where his armholes are in his shirt, and he goes, "Good."
Is that it?
And Tibern kind of like leans over and he goes, "Shoes."
Shoes.
That is only because. And you see him sit, and he just starts shaking out his boot, and you just see more matchsticks and matchbooks coming out. That was from hotel from friend's wedding. Don't lose that one.
I'll keep that in mind. And
You
I'll
should,
put
it's-
that particular one like in my pocket.
Okay, it is safe there. Is
That's
it all Captain?
Do you have any more?
No! You took my whole stash on my body.
Do I believe him?
Go ahead and roll an insight check on this guy.
18.
He looks at you and he seems to be telling the truth, but he's holding back something.
If there's any more scorch marks, matches is the last thing I'm taking from you.
I have several questions, but I will not pester you further. But I did tell truth. There are no matches on my person. Do not come into my quarters. Bye. And you see him, and he just starts walking away.
I'm gonna kill him.
He's good at what he does.
Oh, speaking of quarters, I need to show Alder. I should show you probably yours.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, let's get around there.
I head down to the lower deck, and I'll find. I would know my own ship. I would potentially know. Do you prefer something closer towards like the stairs to go up on deck, on the main deck, or like further?
Whatever's easiest. I'm simple.
Oh,
You should
Yeah,
do
no,
one of the portholes, so that way he can see all the fish and stuff.
oh yeah.
Sure.
Because you said like the more you learn about fish, the more you can turn into them, right?
Then
Yeah.
That is something I can study. Yes.
Yeah. Then here, let me take it over. I'll just take them to the first one on the right.
Okay. First door on the right is just a modest kind of like guest room. There is some scrounging to the, I would say maybe like 2 doors down from it. But then again, you're able to see the scorch mark door. You know it's Mogren's room.
Oh my god! Don't mind that.
Let me guess,
one.
you're gonna kill him.
I mean, eventually, but I kind of.
He might kill himself.
He
I mean,
might go.
The
Hard.
undead might do it. I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah.
See, I fucking knew it.
What? Do what?
I think we're gonna deal with fucking vampires here, Alder.
Water vampires.
That first off, write that down. That sounds like that's something that we could turn into a play or something. I think we got gold there. Second, we're gonna have to talk throughout this as far as like what kind of preparations we should make, because I want to make sure that I'm prepared going in for this, because you fought undead and vampires, and if that's something that we think we're going to be fighting, I want to try and be prepared for something that could be helpful. I mean, I know we're on a different plane than what you're used to, and I'm not really sure how things go on different planes. I don't know if different planes mean different things, and different things happen in different planes. But yeah, we'll talk throughout the trip to make sure that I have things prepared to hopefully try and help out if we get an undead redeading situation.
I have a question. Do we need a cow for steaks?
We don't.
What?
we
And
don't
he's
need
like
steaks.
deadpan. Like you stab him in the heart with a steak.
No.
No.
Good to God. And then I'm just gonna druid
What?
craft a piece of wood steak.
Ah,
Wooden steak, not beef
Wood-
steak. Even though I can go for some beef though.
But if you're supposed to stab him, how can you stab him with raw meat?
I don't know. That's why I thought it was weird. I thought they had like mushy torsos.
No.
Steak.
That seems less appetizing.
And I'm just gonna start pushing it towards him.
Okay, I gotta go. You, Alder, enjoy it. Don't get blown up by Mogren. And he gets out, leaves the room as the two of you are within the quarters.
Yeah, like, do you have any questions about undead? Like,
Best way to re-dead them.
well, usually with me it's radiant.
Okay.
Usually anything radiant damage will do it. Fire helps. Some undead will regenerate if you don't burn them.
Okay. I got fire. I think I have some radiance in my back pocket somewhere.
Lord, I don't remember. It's been so long since I
Do we think we're gonna need anything for like a quick exit or something like that?
Potentially, but what
Okay.
would there be something that would take what, 8 of us, 9 of us? How many of us are going? Well, I'm assuming the rest of the crew. No, the rest of the crew's staying on the horizon. Like,
Yeah, it's probably just gonna be us and, I mean, maybe Tibrin. I don't know if he's coming with us. I feel like you don't want to bring Mokrin already, so.
Stu would be pretty good in a fight. I'm just saying.
No, I mean that's your call. That's your crew. I don't know who you want to bring.
Yeah, potentially Tibrin and Stu. But then, Lord, that would leave who in charge again?
Is Sue on the ship with you? Or is
Yeah,
she
'cause
back on the Isle?
No, she's part of the crew.
my
He would have
crew.
brought her.
So
Yeah.
then it would be Tsunami.
Good. Because I'm debating whether or not. Yeah, no, Sue would be good in a fight, but at the same time, I kind of also want her to watch the ship. Oh, she'll be pissed if I leave her on here, though. I'll ask her.
Okay.
But Mokrin definitely is coming with.
Okay, Mokrin is
'Cause
coming
I
with.
did not want to leave him in the ship.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, I'll probably get rid of transport via plants for right now. I'll probably bring Windwalk instead.
Oh, was that
'Cause
the thing that I threw up with?
No, it's the one with yes, you did throw up with it. Because that'll get us out of there. I can bring up to 10 people with me, so we'll be
Alright.
fine with that. Let me go through and you'll have the healing spells all figured out, right?
I always have the healing spells.
Cool.
Yeah, that's one of the benefits of worshipping Pelor. Thank you. As I look up.
Ding.
But,
Thanks, buddy.
alright. Well, if you have any questions, yeah, just ask around. Find me.
We'll do.
We still
yeah.
have these stones, right?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, just call me.
No, well, I was gonna say the only thing that's gonna end up happening is if I hear Mokrin blowing shit up at middle of the night, I'll probably just call you to either tell him to stop or I'm gonna go sleep somewhere else.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
And we'll be fine.
I mean, he hasn't blown it up yet, but don't tell him that.
Give him time.
Right. Well, yeah. So I'll see you later, and I'll
Sounds good.
head over to the main
What?
deck and.
You let me know if you need anything.
Okay.
Despite being on thousands of adventures, you two are very awkward together.
Always. It's
Locke's
always
like,
that
okay,
way.
bye.
Bye.
So you're on the ship and you all set sail. The next 2 weeks, I will say, are fairly quiet. Is there anything you want to accomplish during your 2 weeks at sea?
Finish reading my damn book.
Okay.
Whatever that book was. That
Your
I had.
manual of exercise.
That. I just
So?
remembered that I had that.
You are able to finish your book of exercise, and you are able to gain the benefits of it, which I believe is a plus to your permanent plus to your strength modifier
Yeah, +2.
or your
my
strength score.
Strength, yes. And it can't be used again for a century.
So maybe you should just give it to Alder because he'll be alive.
Probably. Yeah, I would do that if he wanted it. So I'm like, hey, whenever you finish your handbook over there, Actually, you might have to wait 100 years, but here you go.
They're like,
Appreciate it.
cool. And there's just a guy doing like squats on the front. And he's just like shredded. It looks like a romance novel, like Fabio.
I love
You're
it.
not sure if it's a Harlequin romance novel. We don't know yet. You haven't read the book. Besides your manual, Thokk, is there anything else as far as preparation or getting your team ready?
I would fill in Sue and Malkren on what's going on and what we potentially may be facing per rumors. I would ensure that both of them have weapons of some form of magical, like a magical weapon, just because knowing a lot of undead are resistant or not affected by non-magical. I think that's it.
Wilkrin is like, you tell him this within, I would say, like 3 or 4 days of sail. And he goes, okay, I have to make magic bomb. That'll, yeah, I'm sure there's something in manual for this.
No, not magic bomb.
You said magic weapon. Bomb is not magical. Bomb is just like container with fuse and black powder. About it. Unless the magic is like in your heart metaphorically, which I don't think it is in this instance. I need to make magic bomb.
Fine. Make magic bomb.
I have gotten
Don't
your consent,
set off
and I will be
magic
making
bomb.
magic bomb. I mean, it's already in motion.
Cool.
It's already in motion, Captain.
Thank you, Malgren.
And he's like, you can hear him under his breath. He's like, how the fuck am I gonna do this?
Not my problem. Anyways, but yeah, so for the next 2 weeks, I just, spend as much time with Tiburon, but also do my duties as a captain.
Yeah. I would say things are fairly quiet. And I will say maybe about day 11, as you're getting closer, you're out kind of steering. It's night. And you're staring off into the distance, and the moon is setting. And something to the corner of your eye catches you, and you look, and leaning over in very much clarity is Manu, as he's staring off into the sea.
I walk up next to him. I'm like, hey, where have you been?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Look, there's something about that island. I don't know if I can be all physically there.
In the Isle of Storms?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's, again, no offense whatsoever.
None taken.
There's a lot of potentially holy energy with two gods and relatives of gods and God knows what. No pun intended.
I think you might be right. Maybe whatever the fuck I am, I might not be as holy or astral as I thought I was.
Well, now that we're further, how whole are you? And I pick up like the nearest like can or something and toss it at him.
And you see him, and it does hit his shoulder and kind of roll down, and he goes, I didn't feel that, but I think I definitely stopped that with my shoulder.
Well, the intention was for you to catch it, not for you to get hit by it.
Got it. Sorry, it's been... I know we were on the Wandering Roads for a while, and all those were just talks of war and this. I never got to really see the ocean. I mean, I grew up on the desert.
That's right. I assume the desert looks something similar to this, just not as blue or as moving.
Funny enough, it does at night.
Huh. Never thought about it that way.
Well, you don't think a lot.
I mean, what's the point?
I've missed you.
That's the first.
Yeah, don't get used to it.
Nah, you already said it. You can't take it back now.
I will deny it up and down.
You can deny it all you want. I know the truth. You missed me.
So, and you see him, and he sits on the bow, and his legs are in the ship, so it's not like he's dangling off, but he's sitting and he goes, so, we might be running into some ghoulies, huh?
Mm-hmm. Potentially undead.
You think it might be me? Well, not me, but my body.
Your body?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. Again, there haven't been undead in these parts in God knows how long, and well, it all kind of started when Manu
Yeah.
came, so there I don't want to say it.
I mean, you're already thinking it, and I can kind of know what you're thinking.
There's a potential that we might have to destroy your body, but what does that mean for you?
That's a great question. Well, best not dwell on it. Let's first even figure out if that is even a thing. Because what? They said it was months, and Manutep, well, you did disappear for 3 months. Shit.
Yeah. But we'll figure it out. I still have a couple ideas, and I'm going to ask around
Ooh.
a couple questions, but I think... But first we have to survive this, so I guess we'll make it through that first, and then see what happens.
Living a day at a time, I like it.
There's no better way to do it. The life we live, and it's like being out at sea. You never know, like, when the next storm is gonna hit, or the next kraken is gonna attack, or whatnot. So you might as well live in the moment.
That was very eloquent of you. That means you said it really nicely.
Thank you. I was just about to, but you already know.
Yeah, I gotcha. I could smell wood burning, and that's when I know you're thinking really hard.
That's not me. I'm gonna fucking kill him, and I go down towards Mokrin's room.
So you
We'll
kick
see what
over
happens.
Mokrin's door, and you see him, and he is currently head to toe in black powder. He's currently in boxers that the boxers look like they have like little matchsticks on them, like a set of hearts. And he has like all of this dynamite that you see him braiding together. He's standing on his desk, and it looks like a very delicate procedure. And you open the door, and he goes, "What?"
Why does it smell like burning wood?
I don't know. What are you
did you
thinking
like?
too hard?
What do you mean am I thinking too hard?
You
I
are
wasn't
dumb.
thinking
You
anything.
have paper mill in the head, and when you think someone tells you joke,
Whatever.
and this
it's
is
fine.
very delicate procedure.
Fine. And I walk out and slam the door behind me.
Don't slam doors. You don't do that.
I cast silence on the door. Leave me alone. And I just walk away.
And Manu is outside of the door, like leaning against it, and he goes, "It was a joke. I wasn't actually. I can't smell Thokk."
Oh yeah.
God, you're so stupid. Anything else that you want to do with Manu before you get horses and start, you depart and dock?
Oh
and
shit,
whatnot?
horses. My horse is like in the middle of fucking nowhere. I don't know
It's almost like you didn't bring your horse back with you.
I don't remember where my horse is. I have
Yeah,
to go back to my
you mean
notes.
Manu's
Seen-
horse.
Seen better
horse.
days. Seen
Yeah.
better days.
No, you know what? He's living the life.
Is he?
Sure.
No,
That's what we're saying.
I'm good. I would just, do my normal thing. If you wanted to chat, I'll be there for him, but I kind
Nothing
of
outside of chit chat.
there's not really anything else that I could say or do to like help him, so except be
Okay.
there.
Alder, anything that you're doing with your 2 weeks?
I've just been trying to prepare what I think are spells that'll be helpful based off of the information that Thokk's kind of given me, and making sure that I still have one spell available for an exit strategy in case we get boned, which would be Windwalk to get us all the way back to the ship in an instant, even though we're going to be about a week away from it on horseback.
Yes.
That'd be a good way for us to be able to get back, not a problem. And then, other than that, it's just going to be observing different fish and creatures and wildlife to see if I can get anything new in my wild shape and conjuring arsenal. So I'll leave that to the DM if there's any discoveries that I can make.
Go ahead
that regard.
and roll a nature check.
Nature check. Cool.
I'm going
I
to have
do
you roll
terrible
it
this.
at an advantage, though, because you have 2 weeks.
Okay. 17.
17. Okay, I'm just getting a fun.
Figured like some kind of table or something.
Yeah. I don't need super powerful ones. I just need regular ones.
Give me a good old fish table.
Give me a fish. That would be cool. You could turn into.
Would you like to
a fish
conjure
stick.
yourself into a fish sandwich?
Shut up.
Yes, but
Let's see here. I will say, with your 17, you are able to spot and catch, not a giant one, a adolescent squid.
okay.
And so, because it's been a very, very long time since we've discussed it, you essentially take the squid and you kind of fill up this bathtub full of salt water and you just sit with the squid for a few hours, just studying how it moves and its anatomy and how it kind of shifts and turns and ink. And then eventually, you're able to turn into a squid.
And I'd be able to summon one as well, correct?
Correct. Just throw a squid at someone.
It works for some people.
Did he just yeet a squid? Yes. Besides that, anything else that you're looking to do, Alder?
No.
Okay.
Should be it. Yeah.
So I'll fast track us a little bit more. Eventually, when you guys do dock, who do you leave in charge of the ship, Thokk? You have out of your crew, Quan Hong, the cook. You have Hansa, the quartermaster, Raymir, the basin, and then you said you were taking Sue and Mokran.
Yeah. And Tibrin.
And Tibrin. Okay. So then it would most likely be on, I want to say Hansa.
Hansa. Okay. Yeah, we'll do Hansa.
Okay. And he says, if there's any trouble, Captain, I will be more than happy to message.
She. Hansa's the fast talking one.
Yes. Hansa is, she is. Isn't Hansa?
She's the quartermaster.
That's right. She's, hold on. It's been a while since I've done Hansa.
She's been whenever I got here, she was very excited about how she decorated my door.
Oh, I remember. I have to get into that. She's very fast at talking. Okay, Captain. If anything happens, I'm gonna message you immediately, and then like if there's any kind of sign of danger, I'll make sure that I get in there immediately, and then I'll roll up the anchor, and then we'll make sure that we go out. But we'll be like 60 feet around the island, and make sure that like you can put like a flare out, or I can put a flare out, and you know that we're like safe. And then if that big whale comes back and then we get swallowed, we'll be dead. But I'll try to message from inside the whale's stomach. Can you message inside of a whale's stomach? Hey, Captain, have you ever been inside of a whale's stomach?
No, and hopefully I will never be inside of a whale's stomach. But
Knock wood. I mean maple wood, or you can do like regular wood, or maybe even like a nice.
I just knock on the
wood.
ship. Okay, great, cool, thanks. Okay, just take care of the ship, take care of the crew. We'll be back within, what was it? A week? 2 weeks?
It's a week to get there, so it'd be a week to come back.
Hopefully within 2 weeks.
And she kind of salutes. Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay. And I just walk away, and I walk next to Sue, and I'm like, God, I forgot she's so much.
Yeah, no, she's a lot.
I think we're safer where we're headed.
Yeah, no, she still is waving at us.
Bye.
Alder, wave.
No,
Please.
yeah, sorry.
For the love of God.
I
Oh,
waved.
by the way, never
What?
mind.
Gotta say
No,
it now.
what?
Gotta say it now.
No, we're leaving. We're leaving.
Too
I was
late.
like,
Gotta say it.
hey, you were the one complaining that you were by yourself all the time. I was just gonna say, I was like, I can like formally introduce y'all. You know.
Oh, we can totally
Hansa.
do that.
Like,
Yeah, no,
Right.
Hansa's cute.
she rock you.
We'll-
Very cute.
We'll
She
give it
just
time.
talks a lot.
We'll give it time. We'll give it time.
How are you with
Let
like
it
people
happen
who
naturally.
talk a lot?
You know what? You got 2 weeks to think about it. You know.
Yeah,
whenever
yep,
we
yeah,
get
let
back, you know, if anything. I think that'd be a cute couple.
Oh no, we're playing matchmaker.
Matchmaker, make
Make
me a
me a
match.
match.
If it doesn't work out, I'm never cooking for you again.
We have a cook.
We do.
Yeah. But you don't have this cook.
I
And then I
know.
walk away.
Eventually, you guys find stables. You are able to rent out horses. I'll just say, for the 2 weeks of board and travel and all of that, and all the resources and supplies, I would subtract maybe from the both of you 5 gold.
Each? No.
Yeah. Each.
Yeah. All right.
It's nothing crazy.
Yeah,
Because,
but when
like,
everyone has a ton of gold except for me. Actually, no, you spent a lot of your stock, didn't you?
I still have a shit ton though.
Alder, you have a Visa Black card. Shut up.
Yeah, not here.
I'm so poor.
Here's the thing, though, is Alder is very much like Mike in the fact that he's not going to use that if he doesn't have to.
Yeah, and his
I mean,
Tesla
I'll-
doesn't have to turn on like as soon
Stock
as he
would
wakes
cover
up.
it, like for Alder,
No, I'm good. I'm fine.
but because yeah, no, I have a lot of gold.
How much gold do you have?
Over 5,000,
Okay.
like well over.
Yeah, you can like spare a little bit.
Yeah, I've got 436.
Yeah, no, let me.
Because
let me
you
cover
guys
it.
got all of those big prizes, and I got
From the
nothing
fight,
aside from
yeah.
mad at Loki.
Let me cover it. Yeah, I'll take care of it. Anyway,
It's really kind of him.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate you, boo.
Wow.
yeah, I'm a kind guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sue's like, eh.
Eh.
When
So-
have I not been kind to you?
How much time? Oh, wait, we have a week. Let me start off with leaving me stranded for 3 months,
Not by
leaving
choice.
me stranded for 6 months,
Not by choice.
leaving me stranded that one time when you had to go on a quick detour when you and Tiburon were going through that thing.
Did you do all these things?
Your holiday.
You been on holiday?
I love you.
Someone has to. And so she like leans back on the horse. And the week's travel is not treacherous. It's not high intensity. You're not galloping. You're at a very nice stride. Occasional check-ins from Thor and Loki on their trip to the island. At one point, they do mention a bunch of like, I'll say like sailors, pirates, and like shipmen, like shippers, kind of hung up by different kind of coral reefs, like almost like a warning to not enter the town, and that it was very crude, and there was at one point written in like blood go back.
That doesn't at all look ominous.
No, not at all.
No.
Charming, even.
Pull my staff out.
That's what they're experiencing. You guys are fine.
Oh.
They're just telling you what they're seeing on their end.
Oh.
Giving you check-ins. No, your ride-in is fucking smooth as ice, man. It's nice. And
Gotcha. Sorry, I misunderstood.
it's okay. I speak in riddles sometimes. Eventually, you see in the distance, because you've gone through like maybe smaller towns, but eventually you do see it. You see Papel. This it's a large village, population of about, I would say, 900, of a lot of different mixed races and whatnot, but it is predominantly human. Get my notes. Sorry, it's on top of all this card stock from fatdragon.com. Get yourself some cardstock. They have Baba Yaga's Hut on DM's Guild for free if you want to take a crack at what they can make. So it's about population of 900. It's a very built town. I would say it's mostly a brick and stones. You're more into inward into the landmass as opposed to before, where you were more on the shoreline. So very thick kind of fir trees and pines, kind of that fresh smell, air in the air, that kind of crisp smell in the air. And yeah, you have several areas of location. Sue kind of goes, you guys start looking around. I'm going to see if I can board these fucking beasts somewhere. Mokran, you're helping me. And Mokran's like, okay. And he is currently on, I would say, a pony, because he is very short.
Oh, that's right.
He is a dwarf man.
That's right. He's dense, though. Look around.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you have several different... I'm sorry, what was that, Alder?
Yeah, I was just agreeing. Look around.
Yep, there are several different areas. What I will say as an area of note, you see kind of in this town square, it looks, slightly decrepit. I mean, when you get into the town, I'm sorry, I forgot to describe it. It is, I would say, very cheery, but there's like a little layer of somberness to everything you would assume from all of the odd things that have been happening, all the grave robbings. In the town square, it's a little bit dilapidated, a little decrepit. It looks like it hasn't been shown some TLC in a very long time, but it is a very large, stage in a slight pit. It looks like there's some, teens and stuff, hanging out on the steps, and occasionally you'll have people, couples kind of sitting on the steps, but no one really touches the stage, and there is a placard for it that says it is simply the Theater of Dreams. And it's very lovely. It's just very untaken care of. I would say the second real kind of landmark outside of the mayor's house, who had written the contract, there is the Scoundrel Inn, which is an inn and tavern.
Is that like the main one in town?
It is. It is. You can kind of see it from. You can't miss it. It is elven built, Alder, and around it are stone monoliths that kind of look like they're engraved and carved and whatnot.
Do any of the engravings or carvings look familiar to me at all?
From the distance that you're at, unless you're going right up to the tavern, you can't really tell of anything.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll take a closer look whenever we get over there, but I'm just gonna kind of turn to Thokk and be like, so, did you end up talking to your Raven Queen friend? What was his name, Rufy or something?
Oh, did you want to talk to Rufio?
That was a thing I was gonna do on the trip.
Let's
I totally
go.
forgot. I'm so sorry. I don't even remember what the hell I was
Thank you,
gonna
Nikki.
ask him.
2
No
weeks
problem,
ago.
We were going to ask him, hey, you God talking or what?
2 weeks ago, Alder's going, hey, what's up with your friend? 2 weeks later, hey, what happened to your friend? So, Thokk, are you gonna try to
And you wonder
Yeah.
why
Contact with
you
Rufio.
wonder why Alder feels disenfranchised at times. People don't even listen.
During the 2 weeks, I would have reached out to Rufio,
Okay.
using sending,
Okay, what are you
Um,
gonna send to Rufio?
and be like, "Hey, long time no talk." Actually, did we talk recently? I don't remember.
You guys send letters to each other, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but
It
we
may
don't
have been
ever.
quite some time since.
I'm gonna be like, so random question: Do you have any updates on the Raven Queen? Just out of curiosity. Things are happening. Let me know.
A few moments pass. Thokk, yeah, it's been a while. I still have my powers, so that's, I think, good. I've been currently in trying to locate the Raven Queen in the Shadowfell. However, my communication has been mostly silent.
Okay. I reply 50-50. So at least there's some good news in there. I'm currently heading to, where are we headed to?
Papel.
Papel. That is what I wrote. Okay. Currently heading to Papel. Rumors of undead. I'll keep you posted.
Another moment. Thokk, be careful. I've sent about 7 different clerics of the Raven Queen to Papel, and I've lost contact with every single one.
Great. Well, it's a good thing I'm not a cleric of the Raven Queen.
Maybe just don't tell anyone you're a cleric in general. Although, that might be hard for you.
Not really. I haven't had a disguise after all.
You do, it's just the whole shining thing.
I will do my best not to be as shiny.
Work on that.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thanks, you too. If you find any of them, let me know.
Will do.
2 weeks later. Yeah, you say anything to your friends? You just kind of disappeared. I'm being Alder for a second.
He's like, I a dick or something? What?
You guys kiss or not?
Yeah, no, like he had said that he had sent 7 clerics of the Raven Queen over here. They've all gone missing. He still has his abilities, so that's good. But he hasn't been able to get in touch with her. He's currently searching for her in Shadowfell with no luck. And I told him I would keep in touch with him if I found any of his clerics.
So what you're saying is this is great. Everything sounds good. Everything's gonna be fine. We got nothing to worry about, and all of your friends are doing excellent. Is basically the gist of what you're saying.
Yeah, he also told me not to like really advertise the fact that I'm a cleric.
Gotcha, cool. It's not like the whole like I got all of these adornments and fancy armors or anything like that show right now in front of everybody that you're a cleric. That's great.
No, not at all. And then I like wiggle my hat, and then I look like Captain Morning.
All right, bewitched.
So
Alder,
no
you look in the corner of your eye, and I'll get right to you, Thokk. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but for the first time in a very long time, you see arms crossed, kind of in between the two of you is Manu. And he goes, 7's a lot. Like, 7's a lot of clerics.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Well,
Mr. Pointy Ears.
Long time no see, asshole.
And
I understand the reference. Don't worry.
so,
oh no, I did too.
Okay.
That's one of the few.
everyone knows who that is. Peacemaker. But Manu's like, yeah, no, 7's a lot. Should we be concerned about that?
I'm concerned about everything, frankly. So, yeah. Yeah, no, you adjust.
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Get it fucking tattooed on your forehead.
Don't give many ideas.
So, where to?
I mean, do we want to hit this inn and get some rest before we figure things out? Do we want to try scoping out the town to see if we see anything suspicious? Do we want to try and see if there's anyone we want to ask questions about? See if there's any postings about what's going on? Like, what do you guys think?
Yes,
I don't
yes,
drink.
yes. Well,
To be
if I get
completely
drunk,
honest,
do you get drunk?
I think we
No.
tested that before, and I'm pretty sure the answer is no. And also, to be fair, I didn't suggest to drink anywhere.
I mean,
So go to the inn.
Inn's got like
Yeah.
a bar.
To get situated,
I can
not to...
stare at a cup.
Let's go to the inn.
Okay,
To the inn.
let's go to
So-
the Scoundrel Inn.
I would say also Tibrin has gone with Sue and Mogren to tie up the horses and find board for them. As you are making your way to the inn, the door kind of flings open to it, and there is some kind of commotion. You hear a very kind of like stolt woman saying, "Then if you come back here and you start poking your beak in other people's business, I swear to God, I'll fry you myself." As you see a smaller kind of humanoid figure tumble out of the door. And Nikki, would you like to introduce your character?
Yes. Tumbling out of the. Oh no! Now my dog's whining. Tumbling out of the tavern door is this like full of black feathers. It is a tiny little owlin. She is only 3 feet tall. Has arms and legs as a humanoid would, but she also sports wings. I know that some people are not a huge fan about birds having the arms and fingers, but she's got them. She is, as she's kind of like tumbling out, her like outfit that she's wearing, which is not very much. It's this long, puffy sleeved vest that kind of stops halfway across her chest and is attached to a metal chain and red gloves. Her shirt is like this deep blue color, and then she's wearing these red gloves and no shoes. Comes rolling out, solid black feathers. Her eyes are, you can't I guess see them in that moment, but they like reflect, are very reflective and are solid black as well. And then 2 seconds after, a bigger, like almost the size of her torso, brown satchel gets thrown out at her as well and lands and kind of throws her back onto her bum. And it's just has like large parchment sheets and paper inside. And she kind of like falls over. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just had a couple of questions. I just wanted to ask them. I didn't mean any harm. I really didn't mean any harm.
We've heard the spiel before, over and over. You got to stop interrogating all of our customers. You're starting to scare them away.
Okay. Is there any way that I should maybe go about this? Like, is there a different way I can, like, I'm just trying to make friends mostly.
And she looks at you and she goes, "Look, there are friends right there, visitors." And you see the inn close as the 4 of you are outside of the inn.
I
Okay,
go over
alright,
to
fine.
start trying to help her get her belongings together.
She like looks very flustered at first. She noticed you all, looked over, and then oh please shut up. Started going toward her going toward her things and trying to like quickly stuff them into her bag. And she looks up, she's like, "Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm such a clutch. They're really nice here, honestly." And she like wraps up her sheets and tries putting it into the bag, but it's as big as her, and so her hands are trying to like pull them around on her chest and stuff it in.
If they're really nice, why'd they fling you out of there? Because we saw that.
Oh, right. Well, it's just they don't, you know, everybody here is so nervous about everything that's happening, so I guess I can understand there's like some apprehension, and you know, just making friends can be really hard in troubling times like this. Where are you from? Hello, strangers. And she puts like wraps her bag around her shoulder, puts her arms on her hips, and she looks up at you all, 3 feet tall.
Oh my god, she's adorable.
Oh my god. To Thokk, that's like his kneecap. I'm 6'10".
She takes a step back so that she's not like directly underneath you.
No, like we're world travelers, you know. We kind of like
World
around
traveler.
here or there.
World
Yeah.
travelers. Wow. Wow.
I mean, he's got a boat.
Yes. Well, world travelers, welcome to Papel. What are you? What's your? Where are you? You look like a holy man. You a holy? Any of you holy? Any of you holy?
No holy people here.
men?
I'm actually pretty unholy. Kind of think of it.
No, just-
Tell me more.
I don't-
Tell me
no,
more
I
about
don't-
that. Wait a minute.
I don't know what that means. So you said people are nervous.
Yeah. Why are people nervous here?
I mean, okay. You said you're worldly travelers.
Yeah.
Okay, well, and she like hops in
He's
a little
seen things.
closer.
He's seen more things.
There are rumors going around. Rumors about unholy things, and she kind of gestures to Alder, going on, and it's all unfounded, really. And if there is anything going on, I mean, I haven't quite found anything yet. Like, I haven't seen anything. So, you know, I mean, I have asked a couple of questions here or there just to kind of get the lay of the land, the situation. But, you know, like I said, nervous people, nervous Nellies, you know, don't want to say much.
But if there are unholy things happening here, why are you searching for it? Like, why are you seeking it out?
Oh, no. I had questions just based on the rumors. I was curious, you know. I'm a very curious girl. You'll come to find that out real soon, trust me, new friends. Yeah, no, just was curious about the rumors. Not really like wanting to know what was, you know the ins and outs of it or anything like that. That's it seems very silly, right? I mean, there haven't been any strange unholy things for a really long time, so people to start spreading rumors around here seems awfully irresponsible, you ask me.
Well, before we get too far, I'm not unholy. I'm just uncomfortable. Second,
Oh, thank goodness.
Alder, nice to meet you.
Fuck.
Alder! Oh my goodness! I apologize. Hello. My name is Ren. It is a pleasure. And she does this very like delicate like bow with her hand, and then one wing goes out as well. It's a pleasure. Can I get your names as well?
Oh, my name is Thokk.
Thokk.
Captain Thokk Morninglight.
Captain Thokk. A delight to meet you.
Likewise.
Her blank stare, because even though I'm smiling, she has a beak, so there's no smile. She's just blankly staring with these wide, reflective black eyes at each of you.
And then my friend can introduce.
Manu, not holy. Some would say I'm a ghost. Ha!
he's a jokester. This one.
You know, I did comedy for a little bit.
And then I go and slap him in the rear, and I go right through him.
Oh!
I was actually joking.
Oh! Wow. Wait.
It's complicated.
Oh, I would imagine so. Worldly travelers. I mean, this is incredible, though. I don't think I've ever seen a ghost, and now you see her kind of like slowly walking around you, inspecting you like from head to toe. This is amazing. Would you mind if I just try to? Would you?
No, please, by all means.
Oh, goodness. Okay, and then she removes the glove from her hand. Hand, I guess. And she like reaches forward and like tries to touch. It goes through.
You completely go through him, and you get like a tingly sensation, like when your hand falls asleep a little bit.
Oh, she brings it back. Does it a couple times. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, I am sorry that was a little uncomfortable. You probably get that all the time. Puts the glove back on.
They never
her
call me
hand.
amazing.
Oh, well, let me assure you, you absolutely are. This is amazing. I mean, I don't know when the last time I saw. I'm a ghost. Sorry, Manu. Wow. Yes. Well. Can I? Do you want to go inside this inn? Or am I in your way? Do you guys need anything? Can I help you anything?
Well,
I'm sorry.
I think they were just kicking you out, weren't they? Like, can you still go in? Like, is there another inn in town?
You know, there. I think. Do I know if there's another inn in town, DM?
Yes, I would say that there are like, this is the most like kind of traffic in, so most new travelers come to the Scoundrel. I'll say there are two other kind of like lower inns, not lower as in like slummy, but just that, you know, they're not as high traffic. You have to go deeper into the village.
And do I know at this time of day right now, is it very busy in there?
In the Scoundrel, it is currently.
Yes, in the
I'll say it's like around maybe like 4 p.m. So people who are getting off of work are going in to get drinks, and then obviously you have travelers coming in as well. So I would say it's crowded. It's not like overcrowded like a Friday night or anything like that.
Okay. Okay. Here's what we can do. I'm gonna just be honest with you, this is the best inn in town. This is the one that you're gonna want to go to. So the best option here is if you don't mind, I would love to sit down, maybe have a drink with you all, and I just might need to sneak in behind one of you, and as she's saying this, she's taking off her blue vest and like putting it into her bag, taking off her red gloves, putting it into her bag. She's like, this will just make it a little bit easier for me to like be a little bit more hidden. Maybe this way the barmaid won't see me, and we can maybe get away with just hanging out for a little bit.
Well, I mean, I don't think that would be necessary.
If you bag on.
What if you just came in as our with us, like as our guest? Like, would they question that? Like, because why did you get kicked out in the first place? For asking too many questions?
Oh yeah, I mean, they hate questions here apparently. Yeah. I've never been asked to be somebody's guest into this inn, so we could try. We could surely try. I'm sure that it would work. So let's try. That sounds great.
Yeah. Why not? I'll lead the way.
After you though. Yes. Please.
Can I go in?
Okay. You open the door to the Scoundrel, and I would say it's lively to an extent. It's not like boisterous, but there are drinks being had. You smell different kind of meats, and you do see the lady who did kick Ren out. And you see her, and she
Ren
looks in,
tucks her head into her shoulders.
and you see her, and she looks at you, Ren, and she does the eyes.
And I'll put
Waves very
my
impishly.
hand on Ren's shoulder and keep walking.
And she goes, so you got,
You're like this little to me. I'm like,
yeah,
like,
you're just kind of like
imagining
squatting, and Thokk, you're
Reaching
like
down with a
on
finger.
your knees like this, and Manu's like, you look ridiculous right now.
it. I'm not on my knees.
No, but you're like squatting down, your butt's touching the floor, dude.
My butt's not
So you look like a
I
dog.
really appreciate this.
rude.
Oh, look, this chair over here.
So there is a table with about 5 different chairs, and you all sit down and make yourselves comfy. We're gonna do a different drinking table this time. So if everyone would like to order a drink and roll a D100,
Oh no.
let's get you some fun drinks, y'all. First roll of the night. We're only an hour in.
No, I had to roll a nature check earlier.
Oh, that's true. Second roll of the night.
Oh boy.
Ren is going to try not to order anything alcoholic.
Okay.
Thokk is
So-
going to order something alcoholic.
Alcoholic. Okay. So what did everyone get? And Ren, don't worry, I think I have something for you.
Okay.
Who would you like first?
Thokk, darling, what did you get?
49.
49. So with the 49, you ordered the coup de grace, which the waiter kind of goes, that's more of like an end of the night thing. If you want to try something else to drink, I'll put the coup de grace on your tab though. So if you want to roll another D100.
93.
93. I'm excited for the coup de grace. And he goes, okay, so that is one lucky leprechaun. Alder. Oh, sorry, Alder. You, handsome, elfman. Elfman.
I'll take handsome. Just question.
Yeah,
So I rolled a 00
that's
and a
100.
1. Is that a 100?
No, that's a 1.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that's a 100 or a 1.
Oh,
No,
101.
000 is 100.
Gotcha.
So he goes, all right, so Flaming Dragon, just when you drink it, just make sure you're like up. Like if you get bubbly and you're gonna burp, up. All right?
Gotcha.
Up. And
Up's the word.
the bartender's kind of like this orcish guy. He recognizes you, Ren. He's not bothered by you at all. He's taken your order many a time. And he goes, Ren, you're looking for the sucker punch rabbit. Usual, right?
Yes, please. Thank you. What's
And-
his name?
His name is, I'm gonna say,
Bark.
Mark.
Bark?
Yeah, just Mark.
She says,
oh, hi,
thank
Mark.
you so much, Bark. Thank you. Yes. Oh, Bark. Bark.
I heard bark as well.
It was Mark, but now his name is Bark.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Bark.
anything for you, very dark, morose gentleman. And Manu goes, yeah, no, can we get a order of let's get a round of the Tiamat. That looks cool.
What the fuck?
And he goes, all right, Tiamat. So the bartender leaves as you are left to your own devices for a few moments, as it is rambunctious inside. Well, not rambunctious. It's joyous inside. There are bards playing music. There is talk, arm wrestling, all that fun stuff you would find in a bar named The Scoundrel.
Kind of reminds me of home.
Can I say that I picked this table specifically because I had already set up a stack of books that I could sit on in order
Yes.
to elevate me to be able to reach, like, the tabletop?
Yes, there's like a bunch of just paper
Okay,
and
excellent.
parchment.
So she, like, is sitting up on these books. Home? You said this reminds you of home.
Yeah, just most port cities have an
Getting
inn
out of-
very similar to this.
That. I missed what you said because my internet is giving out. Could you repeat that? I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I said most port cities have an inn that's very similar to this. Oh no, did we lose her?
Oh no, I hope not.
No.
Well, she.
Okay, I'm back.
She's
Can
back.
you hear me?
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh no.
Is profusely. My internet is not great.
It happens. Trust us.
You sound like
We're well aware
Justin
of
does
this.
usually. Sometimes.
Yeah, you sound like me most of the time.
Oh, jeez, I'm so sorry.
No.
There can't be two of us.
It's
No,
okay.
You know what though? It's perfect because all of us have had it at one point or another.
But I think we
My
gotcha.
internet's so bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Mhm.
Okay, excellent. Sorry. What did we say?
Oh, that the Scoundrel reminds me of most inns in most port cities.
Ah, yes. Yes, Captain Thokk. That's correct. Excellent.
Just thought we'll do this.
Well, okay, excellent. Thokk. Okay, well, as worldly travelers, what all kind of worldly things have you seen? Do tell, please. I'm
Oh.
interested.
Lord, I could write a book.
Oh boy.
I can't
Oh.
read though. All right, so I don't
I
think
could
the book-
read.
Ring
What?
uses his
Between
new
the
+2
lines.
strength modifier to like punch him in the mouth.
I could read in 4 languages. Like, don't
Okay,
even.
great. Read between these lines.
Oh, he's giving you the finger. That's what that
Oh.
is.
That's not reading though. That's like
God,
gesture
you're so
and
stupid. It was a
interpretation.
joke.
And read
Oh my
this.
God.
Hey, you dropped this.
Oh, that's what that is.
I thought I lost it. I actually don't know. Well, I know where you're from, Thokk, but I don't think I've ever heard you talk about where you're from.
Like originally or here?
Yes.
Well, originally I'm from a town called Shanisport, but that's not in this realm of existence, if that makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's thing. She like pulls out a piece of parchment and then a pen and starts scribbling down notes.
I don't even know how to get back there, actually. I've been here for so long, I just figured there's no way back.
Would you want to go back?
Oh, that's tragic.
That's a tricky question. Like, I miss my family, yeah, but after being here for what, 8, 9 years, I've kind of built my own family here. You know? So, honestly, like, I don't know. I never thought about it. Never thought it was a possibility.
It's a deep question.
Yeah. Way deeper than I expected. Anyways.
Yes.
How about you, man? Where
Well,
you from?
what about the rest of you? Oh, well, I mean, I travel around a lot. I mean, I'm pretty local, honestly. I guess I mostly build coffins.
Oh,
That's it. I just build coffins. Yeah, it's a pretty
Alright.
great life, honestly. I get paid fairly well. And dealing with I actually personally never deal with the deceased individuals. I just build the new homes for them, and then they're sent away.
So you're very skilled with wood.
Very skilled with wood. Yes.
Do you
One could say
potentially
that. Yes.
have wooden stakes on you? And I look at Alder and I'm like, what? Like, it could help.
Then I'll just go ahead and druid craft another one and be like, kind of like this.
Oh.
Not me.
Oh my. I don't have any on me. I've never really had a need for a wooden stake, but I'm sure I could fashion one for you. Could I ask what's the intent and purposes of using a wooden stake? For
A hunch mostly.
Water
We
vampires?
don't know. Shut up.
Oh,
Doc.
a what? A what?
Water?
We don't know.
vampires?
Mostly
water
a hunch.
what?
Doc, shut up.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
We-
wait. This is. Are you
Ren.
hunting for something?
Ren,
Yes. Yes.
calm down. Inside voice.
Oh,
We-
I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. You're very, very, very sweet. So it's quite all right. We don't know what's going on in this town, but we're dealing with stuff a lot bigger than what's going on in this town. We just feel like it's connected. So we're trying to stop it. We're trying to stop whatever's been going on here. So Thokk has been into other realms where he's had to deal with undead things before. We're just trying to be prepared for all possibilities of what might be causing trouble.
I see. And what qualifies you all to be able to do such a thing?
So I say in a whispered voice, we're a little undercover. You seem like a trustworthy individual. I am actually a holy person.
Thank you.
I just don't want to openly advertise it. So keeping it as discreet as possible, please.
Understood. Yes. Okay. This is interesting. I have not been a part of anything quite like this ever before. Holy. So are you all lying about being holy then, or is it just you, Thokk?
Just me.
No, I'm not holy myself.
Oh, right.
Ex-holy.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah,
Still
ex-holy.
Holy.
Half and half.
Interesting. Is that what makes you unholy? And she tries to crack a joke, but there's no smile on her face to be able to give it away.
That was funny.
That
was
actually
funny. That's humor.
Yeah, like I got that. Reading between two lines that have no words in between them makes no sense.
It was my
God
finger.
damn it, we're back here.
Ren. When I mean I was ex-holy, I used to be a paladin to death. Like the original one.
The original one. Who
So
are you
not-
referring to?
So not the Raven Queen, but like
Oh.
her boyfriend, the first one. The one that she kind of threw off and then became the Raven Queen.
Still kind of a dick, I'm
my.
just saying.
It's a dick move.
Oh my.
And if you're not
That's
sure on the names, it's okay. Neither am I. So.
yeah. Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. No longer paladin. Well, can I help you?
Yeah, since you seem like a very curious person that seems very inquisitive and
very.
asks a lot of
Yes.
questions. Like, what have you learned, like, from the situation that's happening? Do you know where it's like centering from, or like
Yeah, where it originates from.
exactly?
Well, if my getting thrown out of the tavern was any indication of how things are going, I would say no. I have very little information, honestly. If I'm being completely upfront, it wasn't again really the thing I was like looking for. I think there's just this like unanimous feeling of dread, but I do think that it's just it might be misplaced, perhaps. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know much about what's going on, but I feel like there's this just a missed opportunity here, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm it seems very complicated. A little bit higher than my pay grade, you know?
No,
But I'm willing to help in any way. And she gets real excited about that. She's like, wait, but don't leave me out of this because I would love to assist you in any way I can. Like, okay, for instance, let me demonstrate my my ability to inquire of people information. And she'll turn to Thokk. Okay, Thokk, tell me about your the deity in which you pray to.
Oh, okay. I pray to Pelor.
Yes. Okay, Paylor. Okay.
Yes. Is that all you want to know?
Nope. Who is Paylor?
Pelor is it the Dawnfather? Is that what he's known as? DM?
Correct.
It's been a while since I've talked about Pelor. You know, very bright face, long beard.
Right. Long beard.
Little ominous. Sweet guy.
Ooh, ominous how? Ominous how?
You know, like he doesn't always return my calls, but I mean, he's a god, so I totally get it.
I was gonna say that's pretty god stuff. Yeah, that's.
He believed in me when I wasn't even
Par for the
believing in
course.
myself, so I gotta at least give him that much.
Sounds like
I mean,
a
to be
good
fair, you know
guy.
two gods.
So he's like,
Yeah.
you know, two gods.
Yeah, the second one I wish I kind of
Like your friends? Buddy.
Oh, those two. Sorry, I thought you were talking about like the other god I had worshipped at one point. And so, there's a lot.
No, stupid. That was my god.
Well, that was my god as well at one
Wow.
point. Wait, are we talking about the same one? I'm so confused.
Tell me both
Too
of
many
them.
gods. I need to like stop pursuing gods. Yeah, no, we have two friends that are gods.
That's amazing.
Sorry, I'm not
Gods
good
of
with
what?
Uh,
Oh no, Thokk, you're doing wonderfully. You're doing wonderfully.
they're just
She'll
gods.
turn.
I don't know what they're gods of. Being pain in the ass.
Oh.
Being gods of getting us into this mess.
Also true.
Oh. All right. Okay.
I don't know. One of them
okay.
just has
all
a
right.
lot of
All right.
lightning,
Okay.
and the other one
Okay.
is just a dick.
God of mischief and a god of thunder.
Oh, is that what they
That's what they
are?
are. That's what they
Ah.
are.
Okay.
You might-
See, and then oh yes, Alder, yes.
Oh, nothing. Go ahead.
Nope. That was just. So then, with all that information, I would turn tail, say thank you very much, and I would come right back to you all, and I'd say, well, hello there, Thokk. I just found out information on another Thokk, a holy man. He prays to the god of Paylor. Paylor is this bright-faced, long-beard, ominous fella. He doesn't answer all of the calls whenever they make a call, but you know what? That's a god thing. They are also friends with two other gods. They've got god friends. It's the thunder, lightning god friend, and then a dick.
Yeah.
Yes,
God of
yes.
dicks.
I am
God of dicks. Yep.
honestly, I am imperative to a group. I would love to help you if possible.
So we can't really ensure your safety. Would you be able to handle yourself? Because you know, I don't want to
Handle
judge a book
myself
by
how?
its cover. Like, you know, if we get into trouble, like if we get into a fight, like you know, we tend to get into those a lot. And I just don't want you to get hurt. I want to make sure that you know.
Ren, I will say, I
Sure.
used to be alive when I first met Thokk.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I did not
my.
kill him.
No. I wasn't assuming anything.
Do I believe her?
Yes. Thought.
Don't listen.
Are you gonna roll?
I mean, I will. Yeah, like sure.
Do I have to roll anything, or is it just a one roll?
Oh, don't even bother.
What roll are you doing?
Insight.
Okay. Insight, and then
Oh.
What is that?
If I believe you, I am trying to lie.
Oh, I'm 27 insight.
27 in insight.
I guess
you're not
deception would be
getting a lot
yours.
past him.
Okay.
Go ahead and
I
roll.
can roll if you need me to or not.
Yeah, roll deception. We'll see if you can beat it or crit.
Okay. Let me. Yeah. Right. Crit.
You never know.
Where's my deception? Okay. Oh, buddy, she's not having a good day. That's gonna be a solid. Oh, wait. That's a 18. So.
Very high, but doesn't make the 27.
Yeah. Nope.
So you see her, she's like, yeah, no, wasn't.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing. It's your business, truly. It is honestly your business. I can guarantee you, though, that I will be able to handle myself. You do not have to babysit me. I am a independent woman who can handle herself in any situation she's thrown into. So
you've been in a fight before?
have I been in a fight before? Define fight.
That is a no.
Great start.
An altercation.
You know,
that did
it's
not
really
involve
difficult.
words.
There was this one time I was building a coffin, and the individual that I was having to build it for was a very large individual, and I fought tooth and nail with the screws and the wood. It was quite challenging. I got a splinter.
Oh, well, I mean, as long as we're bearing no responsibility for this, Thokk.
No responsibility for me, please. I can, like I said,
I got this.
I would just honestly.
And I grab like a napkin or something, and I like grab a pen and just start writing down. Ren. What's your last name?
No last name.
No last name. Ren, no last name.
Mm-hmm.
Hereby acknowledge that these travelers have no responsibility, and I am going willingly with them and am responsible for my safety and or death. Signed it.
Yes, excellent. I will do just that. And she takes the pen, and she hesitates for a moment, and then writes out Ren. Big script.
Perfect.
And then I'll sign it.
Slides the paper back. Oh, yeah.
There we go. And then I'll just take a bottle, stamp it with the water stamp.
Yes, I just as they're all like writing and everything, I just as you know, you saw, I mostly am looking for individuals to just hang out with sometimes. It just would be nice to make some friends around here. So I really appreciate this. You guys just considering me.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We're always looking for allies. It's just we don't know what we're going to be getting ourselves into, which is why we need to make sure that you'll be able to handle yourself.
Oh, I could be a very good ally, and what few friends I have made along the way. I mean, at some point down the line, perhaps they can be great allies for you as well.
Trust me, we're probably going to need all the help that we can get. So, sounds good.
Understood. Understood. And she, winks at Alder.
I look at Alder and I'm like, okay.
He's the cute one. That's 2 now. That's 2 of them. Bark comes back with your drinks, and he goes,
Bark.
Okay. Yeah. All right, we got the sucker punching a rabbit, and it is this giant mug, like almost the size of your face, Ren, with one little hot tea bag.
I love it.
And so the sucker punching a rabbit is a single tea bag steeped in the biggest mug you have.
Oh my god.
So there is a particularly big mug. Let me see here. Thokk, you got the
Lucky Leprechaun for
the
the
Lucky
first one.
Leprechaun. That's right.
Or,
You got the coup de grace and the Lucky Leprechaun.
yeah, but the coup de grace is a
End of the night drink.
end of the night drink.
Oh god, it's 4. We're going to be here all day.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
So you get it is a sickly green drink, but there are floral notes of I would say spinach, cucumber, or green apple and mint.
Oh man, you got a
Okay.
smoothie?
And
Oh.
a smoothie. And when you drink it,
That's okay.
you get advantage on charisma checks for 1 hour.
Oh shit.
And then
Damn, you got that charisma.
Right?
and Alder, you got the flaming dragon. It looks like a regular ale, but you can smell that it is spicy. And Bark looks at you and he goes, when you burp up. Do not burp in front of your friends. Gotta up.
I'm pretty sure that all of my friends here have actually never seen me burp, so I think we're going to be all right.
Okay.
True. Yeah.
All right. And the team mat. Named, and I'll give you a little history here. Named after the dreaded queen of her section of the 9 hells. These are 5 different shots, and it is 1 color for each head. So one is black. This one is particularly syrupy, almost like molasses. The blue one gives you kind of like a tingly feeling, almost like you're getting electrocuted but not dying. One is spicy. Think of it like a cinnamon. Green is a little bit minty, and the white one is very cold and very frosty, and a little bit of hint lemon in there. But yeah, to the gentlemen, enjoy your drinks, and if you need me, I've been Bark.
Thanks, Bark.
Woof.
Thank you again, Bark. Thank you.
Rough.
Rough. So Alder, are you drinking your drink in particular? Because I need you to make a Constitution check to see if you burp.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, great. I really want you to burp.
Con check 14.
You needed a 15. No. That would have been stupid. You feel like a little heat in your chest, but no burp.
Good, because I can't even do a fake burp in real life, so I can't act that out. I burp once every month, and it's by surprise.
You do. It's like when Peter farted for the first time. The hell is that? So you all enjoy your drinks. I will say, Alder, if you do burp at any point during your time, we'll speed it a little bit. You breathe fire out when you burp. So that's why he's saying burp up, because if you burp across the table, you're singeing your friend's feathers.
Oh.
Be careful.
Okay, great.
Okay. The contract starts now. Okay, got it.
And Manu goes, so, Ren, you're the coffin maker. That means you know about the graveyard being desecrated, because that's what fucking weird's been happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do I remember this?
Yes. Well, it's been a busy week, honestly. But you're right, actually. There have been some like weird things going on. Like I mentioned, I'm the coffin maker. I don't actually work at like the morgue. I don't put the bodies in the bags. I just make the bag essentially. Yeah, that's been one of the weird things that have been happening. It's it's quirky, you know.
Do,
Mind what? Yeah, what?
do you
Because
know
all of
where
this is like. Go ahead,
Go for
Thokk.
it.
Sorry.
We're
Get
too
married.
much the same. Do you happen to know where the graveyard is? Like the cemetery, whatever it is.
I would venture to say yes, I do. DM, do I know where the graveyard is?
Yes, you would know where the graveyard is. You've
do.
watched. I mean, you've worked. Just because you don't put the bodies in the coffin, you've been obviously there for services and whatnot.
Yes, I do. Yep, I do. I could take you there if you'd like. We can go for a little stroll.
That would be
I
great.
do. Okay, excellent. Okay, I was just gonna say that I love going on nightly walks, so we can go like a nightly walk.
Sounds
You're
spooky.
interested in that, or
Let's
we can
do
go
it.
sooner. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Yes. Yes. So I do know where the graveyard is. I've heard that's one of the things that I was, I guess, sort of inquiring about. Just in regards to, does anyone have any suspicions on who's been taking the bodies out, and any thoughts on what's going on? But just a lot of get out of my face, and I don't want to talk to you, bird brain. So it's been tough.
I'm sorry that
Sorry
people
about
call you names like that. That's never good. No one wants that.
It's true. Thank you. Any other questions? I can do my best to help with this
Well,
part of it anyway.
I mean, I think if we're going to end up going on a night trip to the graveyard to potentially fight off grave robbers, I think we might want to get a little bit of a nap in before we head up that way. That's my guess, since we've been traveling all day.
What time is it?
Yes.
It's probably about 5 o'clock now.
I would say like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I mean, we need a little bit of a rest, and then once the sun starts going down. Do you mind taking us over there?
Not at all. It would be. I'm delighted to do so. Yes.
I look at my second drink. I'm like, I'm kind of afraid to now drink that. But he also said to take it before going to bed. What if I don't wake up?
So you inspect your coup de grace if you'd like to make an investigation check.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
He's really good at investigation checks.
Oh yeah.
That perception.
Great. Cool. That is a 10 minus 1, 9.
Can I perceive the drink instead?
It looks a little murky, but it looks fine.
Fuck it. I chug it.
It's very, I wouldn't say stale. It's very stagnant tasting. You're getting a little like different flavors. It's almost a little savory, but not in a good way. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Whoa. 12. I rolled a natural 2.
Ooh, fuck.
Oh.
Not good.
My passive perception is 20, though.
So, I'll say this, because Ren has been here and she knows what the coup de grace is. You know that the coup de grace is usually ordered as like a joke for your friends or someone that you don't like, that you're like, oh yeah, I'll order you the coup de grace. The coup de grace is all of the rags that they use to wipe down the bar and the counters, and then they wring it out into a glass.
Oh.
So you
We
just
used to
see him
call
down
that-
it and you're like, oh.
We used to call that the Schnickel Fritz.
Oh.
Is that an actual thing?
Yes. The coup de grace is... Hold on. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die?
Oh, we're getting this drink for Rufio. Oh my god, for Loki.
The coup de grace is at the end of the night. The bar top is wiped down with a rag, and the contents are wrung into a shot glass.
Cool.
So it's like the like one of those infomercials where they're like, "Look at all the Coke on the floor," and then they pour it in the glass.
Great. Just great. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a nap if y'all are, and then head over to the cemetery.
Drink off this rag water.
Yeah.
Let's get a quick nap.
Oh wait, which one was it? The minty one, the green dragon?
Yeah, it was the dragon.
I'll take
So-
the.
Okay, I wanted the cold dragon.
Okay, I'll take the green one.
Just
Just
the cold
walk
dragon
down,
down the fire
the
fire bear.
How many rooms will you be needing?
I mean, we can.
I mean, it's just the two of us, right?
Yeah, I was like, so. I mean, we can. All three of us can share one. If you'd like your own, we can just have 2 rooms.
Oh, I would love to share a room. Honestly, it would save on gold. And I figured I could pay for this if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, like gold's not an issue. I don't mind paying for it.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And I go to the. Is it the barkeep? The bar?
Yeah.
We never got introduced to
innkeeper?
the other name.
The innkeeper. Head over is like, hi. We'd like to rent one of your rooms for the night. Yeah, for the night.
Sure. That will be that'll be about 2 gold, and that includes breakfast in the morning.
Ooh,
Breakfast.
I love breakfast.
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 I hand him the 2.
She's a female, but she takes it.
Or sorry, hand them. I just hand them the 2.
Yeah, you say them. It works. And she goes, all right, breakfast starts at 7, so just, if you want any other drinks, you can just put it to your room.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Ren
Is this Bart?
waves all the way from her table.
What was that, Thokk?
I was gonna say, is this Bark?
No, it's not Bark.
Oh, okay.
It's the lady that threw Ren out.
Oh. And so we had to head over to the room and take a
Yeah.
nap.
You take a little nappy nap. You take a power nap. Yes. Ren.
Can I jump in just briefly?
Yes.
When they all take their sweet naps, Ren would like to fake her nap initially until she is certain that they are all asleep, and then she would like to try to go through some of Thokk's things.
Okay.
Manu's
Go.
awake.
Manu's awake.
Is he?
If
I'm
somebody
assuming he
else is
doesn't
awake, then she
sleep.
won't do it.
He's very
Yeah,
quiet.
that makes a lot of sense actually.
And as you kind of like look around, he looks at you. I'll actually say this, because Manu is very
It's okay.
tricky. I would say you are able to look through, and he just he looks at you looking through everything, and then he immediately just leaves he goes through one of the walls.
That fucking dickhead.
Like he looks, he sees you going through things, like you're like rattling shit, and Thokk is just snoring. Alder is like a rock, and Manu just goes, just nods, and he leaves.
Okay.
He likes to. He's a little shit stirrer. He likes stirring up the pot.
What do you want to look for?
She is looking for any indication as to like anything find that kind of talks about or discusses like the direct intentions you guys have here. Like she has this like general idea of what you're doing, but she wants to know like, oh, there's this like bigger picture. Maybe there's information on that. Like what are your goals here? And maybe any anything that's written that she can read that like gives her more information on you or the group.
Thokk doesn't really carry much book-wise. I mean,
Okay.
he actually just gave his last book over to Alder. You find he has like 27 parchments, but you see that they're all like hand-drawn little drawings by children from at the beginning of this campaign. It literally says 27 little kid drawings in my stash. And then
That's cute. Okay.
There's a pair of manacles. I do apparently already have a wooden stake in my bag from my adventurer's gear.
Interesting. Okay.
There's quite a bit of gold in his bag, I will admit.
Okay, she doesn't take that.
But yeah, and quite a bit of items that tend to emanate a certain aura, but
okay. No, if there's nothing that gives her any insight on you guys, then she leaves it.
I think there's a scroll or two, because I think we got them like when we went that massive shopping episode.
2 sessions of shopping.
Yeah, 2 sessions of shopping.
I was going to ask, Thokk, do you have any letters that you were writing to Rufio or to anyone else? Because I feel like you would have those as well.
Well, because Rufio and I just talked, I wouldn't be writing him anything currently.
Fair.
If anything, I would... No, because we had just left Vindrin too, right? She was on the Owl of Storms?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, no, everybody that I would be talking to is either currently here or I already have, so not really. To be 100%
no worry. Yeah. Okay, well then if that's the case, she puts everything back in, I guess, best, like, actually as like almost in the exact position that she probably found it all in. And then she rolls, or no, doesn't roll over. She like leans up against the wall and crosses her arms and draws her knees in and wraps her wings around her and then falls asleep.
Like a little bird cocoon.
Like a little bird cocoon, precisely. She's tiny.
So I will say you guys wake up around, I would say like mid 10 p.m. So like 10:30ish, 10:45ish. Got enough of rest, but you have enough of a leeway now that it's dark. The streets are a little bit more empty. It's a weekday. People got work in the morning, yo.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right now.
Yeah.
A mood. An entire mood.
So the three of you convene as you make your way to the graveyard. Yeah.
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 Get on going
Okay.
to the graveyards.
Yes. It's right this way. Follow me. She'll start leading them slowly down the streets.
And I'm just gonna say, give me 1 second. Just wait right there. I'm gonna run back up to the room real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna go ahead and just touch the stone. I didn't actually forget anything. I'm just gonna go up there. I'm gonna touch the stone just to let Thor and Loki know Manu's back, and run back down.
Back again.
Yeah.
So you kind of like stay behind. I'll say you don't like run back down. You just kind of like drag your feet a little bit. But you guys make your way eventually to the graveyard is on the outskirts of the town. And if I remember correctly, the contract was stating that there was something very long and lanky, searching and had been seen around the graveyard. And that it eventually would slink back into this very thicket forest. And as you guys kind of come up to the graveyard, there's just this nice blanket of fog and mist that lays across the tombstones and the headstones. It's spooky.
Not at all creepy whatsoever. I don't remember this contract. Did you? Was this something that was given to us by?
It was the notice
Ashford?
that you guys got. Mm-hmm.
We did.
Yeah, he gave you the notice.
Oh, he did give us the notice. Okay, I don't recall that. Sorry.
Yes.
It's been a while. I'm sorry.
Okay. He gave you the notice, and the notice was just stating that there was a very long kind of shape in the mists that seemed to be the kind of the source of the desecration of graves, but no one could really pin it because no one was going to be going up to whatever it was, or it could have just been, shadows in the mist.
Shadows in the mist.
That's the
It is
episode title.
very.
As we walk into the graveyard, I will drop my illusion and just be, because I'm assuming there's nobody else around.
Yeah, it's just I would say 4 of you. Manu's there.
Yeah, I will drop my illusion and just be in my full plate armor.
Just coming in full regalia, huh?
Wow.
I mean, if there's undead, like, what better to draw them out? Apparently, they've been having issues about disappearing clerics here, so might as well be bait, right?
Oh god, we're just doing this. We're just doing this. All right. In that case, tall, lanky thing.
Can't you
that'll
detect undead?
No, I don't know.
Can
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the fucking cleric.
As they're all
I could
like
tell
searching,
that it's cute and hope that it wants to hang out.
Yes, right.
she's just like asking questions aloud, whether or not they get answered, it's fine. She's like, so you're looking for you said allies, right? Powerful allies because of all the things you guys have been dealing with? Like what kind of allies are you looking for? What kind of friends do you want to make along the way?
Strong ones, mostly.
Oh,
Friendly
strong.
ones.
Okay. Wait, friendly, you said?
Yeah, I like
I
friends.
mean, we'd prefer to like them.
Yeah.
Realistically.
No. I'm sorry. Sometimes my eyes are great. My hearing sometimes is not that great. Okay. Friendly and strong and powerful. Excellent. Are there any things that you don't want out of your friends?
Murder?
Trying to kill us.
Oh. Yeah. Nope. That makes a lot of sense. That's a good one. Okay. All right.
You're not the tall, lanky thing hiding in the bushes trying to kill us, are you?
She doesn't say anything. Like, there's a long pause and her face is super blank. And then her wings start to flutter slightly, and she just slowly turns her head all the way around on its axis. And then whips it back and says, no, of course not. Why would I be that creature? I'm only 3 feet tall. I don't have the capacity to do that.
I'm gonna wanna do an insight check.
While they're doing insight checks, Ren, I need you to do a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
It's okay. I hit a yeet.
You hit a yeet? A 20?
Yeah, natural 20.
Okay.
By the way, Nikki, I have
You said a
the dice that I have on the natural 20. It says yeet,
Oh, I
And the-
love it. That's
and then
so
on
fun.
the natural 1, I
Where
missed
is
it. Where'd it put it? Oh,
It's
here we
opposite
go.
of that, so fuck.
Fuck on the natural 1.
That's fantastic. I love that. Hold on 1 second. I want to.
No worries. Well, you're calculating. Thokk, what did you get?
Oh, 13. I rolled a 3 plus 10.
You're like, no, she's 3 feet tall.
Cute.
She's adorable.
I want to put her in my bucket. I'm looking to see if I
can
have like,
fit.
if I can sense undead, and I cannot, as a life cleric.
Oh. You can't sense undead as a life cleric?
No, I think that's only certain clerics can, but not all clerics can.
Really?
I'll
That's
double
true.
check
He
in the
was a
player's
grave
handbook, but-
cleric when we
He
were
was a
in
grave
Barovia.
Oh, I think it was Eyes to the Grave or something like that. Or Eyes
Yep.
of the Grave. Or...
Yep.
That was grave cleric Thokk. But as a life cleric, I cannot, according to D&D Beyond. But I will double check the PH.
I mean, unless it might be a spell,
I think there is. I think it's like the tech good and evil, or evil and good, and
something like
go
that.
figure.
Yeah.
I did not prepare that today.
Ren, what did you get?
I rolled a natural 20 for a 28.
Oof. So with two natural 20s.
Wasting
So-
on the listener, yeah.
With
Guys.
your natural 20, Ren, you start hearing from the thicket of the forest to the headstones, you start hearing like stones start to scratch, almost like claws raking, and mulch and leaves crunching. And you would be very familiar with this sound. And through your perception and your distraction, Alder, obviously she was acting very suspiciously, and it's very unnerving.
So was she lying, or
I don't know. Ren, were you lying that you're not the creature?
No, I was not lying at all. She is not the creature. But she is playing shit up a little bit. She's trying to I will say, okay, she is not the creature, but she is definitely trying to inspire a bit of nervousness to the scene.
do we hear the noises starting as well?
I will say, Thokk, what's your passive perception? Just 20?
20.
Okay. You see in the mists this very large, lanky shadow, and you see it start to stand upright where it looks like it was hunched, and it's very gaunt looking in the silhouette. Very long fingers, sharp to a point, as each kind of vertebrae you hear like a sickly kind of crack and pop as it stretches, and it just kind of lets out this like screech.
Oh God. Well,
Maybe we
found it.
we should hide and watch it for a little bit. Maybe just to see what it does. See what it does.
Do I recognize it from my previous travels?
Go ahead and make a nature check there, bub.
Nature. Ooh. I'm gonna do it on D&D.
But your friend is also very unnerved
Okay.
at the moment, asking if you guys want to hide as well.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe we should
19
hide.
minus
We should
1.
probably hide. We can watch it. Ooh.
What'd you get, Thokk?
18.
Got an 18. You have a few theories of what it can be. It could be possibly a Wendigo, which is more like a transformative, like a form of lycanthropy, but they hunt in packs.
Yeah.
And this is just one. Staring and looking at it as you guys are seeing through the mist as Ren is knees into chin. You see that it is ghastly white. And it looks like it is a solid form, almost like it's made out of bone.
Good. Has it spotted us?
It doesn't look like it yet. It's starting to lurk, and you see it take up some of the soil, bring it up to its, you would assume, its nose or face. It's just kind of this blank with red eyes.
I will look at Alder and be like hide,
Pass without a trace.
and we hide.
Pass that on us real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Good call. Captain Thokk, let's go.
And Manu's like, what the fuck is that?
So pass without a trace.
Fuck.
It's cast that gives us an extra +10 to your stealth modifier, so that way
Roll a
we
group
can go
stealth
ahead
check.
and hide.
Whoa.
That is
my
very
dice
helpful
go?
because
Oh,
I
there
did
it is.
not roll well.
Neither did
Uh,
I.
That is a modded 20.
That is
Considering my
you got a
mod.
10.
No, I rolled a 2.
Oh,
Oh, good for you, dude.
My modifier is a +8 on its own with a +10 added to it from
Fudge.
Fast Without a Trace, brings it up to a 20.
I got
Fuck.
16 total.
Okay. And what did you get, Ren?
35.
Oh my god.
What the fuck are you?
Who are you, Alder?
Right?
She's
It's nighttime. She's you know,
She's
dark
feathered.
featherings and
This big. Exactly.
Feet in the pocket. So the four of you kind of are hiding behind this. I wouldn't say, what are those things that you put your family in? Like you have a bunch of people in? It's a crypt? A crypt.
mausoleum.
Yeah, like a mausoleum. Like you guys are hiding behind one. And it looks like this thing is searching. Where maybe after like 3 or 4 minutes, you hear a very young voice say, Wargo, I think we can check over here. As you see a very small boy, can't be older than, I would say, 3 or 4. Except he is very pale, almost gray. And his eyes are slightly milked over. As he's looking through and he starts picking up different dirt and he goes, this person feels really sad. Maybe we should bring him to Mama. As you see this. And the little boy goes, she might like him. Maybe. Hopefully. As
Just a child.
you start seeing these hands start to dig in and start uprooting. And you see the little boy and he sits on top of the headstone and he just kind of kicks his feet a little bit. And he goes, they made another statue again. Mama says to break them. And you see him and he hops down as this beast is digging into the ground. And you see this little boy go over to this little bowl of the Raven Queen. There's these black wings kind of held. And he takes the little coins out and you see him and he puts them on the headstone. And he takes the bowl and he goes, I'm sorry, man. You break the bowl for the Raven Queen. As this is happening, you hear the creaking and the shredding of wood as Ren, you see one of your works of art, your coffins being ripped open at the top, and this fresh kind of body of, I would say maybe like a young man, mid-20s, still limp. And the little boy goes over and goes, no, I think Mama would like him. Hopefully. Okay, let's go, Wargo. And puts it on back, and you see this little boy, and he climbs on this thing. Thokk, you're what, almost 7 foot, or literally 7 foot tall?
6'10", yeah, like
About 6'10". This thing is like you would both be looking at each other eye to eye.
okay.
It's very tall.
While all
as-
this is happening, I'm gonna look at Alder and I'm like, do you want me to like kill it? Like,
I think we have to follow it. Because we have to get
If
to
I
whatever
see that,
Mama is.
Yes, Ren.
oh no, she's just shaking her head. That's it. She's just trying to, as they're talking, they're so high up above her, they probably don't see her shaking her head, but she's just like, no, don't do it.
we have to. We got that.
So
So like,
we have to get to Mama. If we kill them here, we're not gonna find where she's at. This is gonna keep happening.
we will stealthily
I hate this idea. It sucks, but we gotta do it.
follow.
No, wait, I'll be able to find it. Just give it a bit more space. Give it a bit more space.
Give
We
what
don't
more
want to
space?
spook anyone. The creature and the child, let them go a little
No.
bit and then we'll find them. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're gonna follow them. We're gonna let them get away first, but we gotta keep on them. That's why we're sneaking right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just stay close, stay quiet. We'll be fine. And I'm keeping Pass Without a Traces up for a while still, so.
Okay. So you follow this little boy and its friend through the thick of the wood of the forest. Occasionally he talks to the beast. Like you can hear little like kid talks. You're not close enough where you can hear what he's saying, but it doesn't sound like he's like scared or upset or anything. Just seems like he's talking to him, like he's chatting with, like you would see a boy with like a kid with their dog. You know, you're a good warrigal, like really encouraging things, very sweet. Occasionally looking over at the boy and like the young man that they've taken and kind of lifting the arm and chuckling a little bit because it's funny when the arm flops down. Eventually, they make it to this, in the thick, there is this very deep-rooted cave that it looks like it has, it's almost like a boulder. And the little boy kind of walks down, and you see him, and he puts his hand on high as he can reach. And you see him draw something with his hand as you see a visage of a boulder, almost like a door open up, as the little boy kind of like walks in first and he goes, "Okay, come on, Wargo." You have a very small window to sneak in.
I'm literally
That's
just
a
gonna
DM hint.
look at Thokk and be like, go.
Fox.
Yeah,
Go.
I'm assuming you're
yeah.
gonna make us redo a stealth check on it.
Yep, do one more stealth check.
Okay.
Ah,
Which-
there we go. 36.
Oh, you almost got Ren.
Is this with Pass Without a Trace?
Yes.
So with the 10, go ahead and roll as well, Ren.
Okay, will do. I'm.
What'd you get, Thokk?
27.
47.
27.
Oh, I was gonna say, the fuck, man.
I
Chainmail.
passed Ren.
I've never existed.
She got a 30.
Okay, that's a successful. I mean, that's a great fucking stealth check. So the four of you are able to slink by as you hear the door kind of close behind you, and you hear the claws and the soul of this thing, souls hitting the ground floor, and it just sounds like bone hitting the floor. And as you kind of go in, you hear this very light, elegant kind of music playing from an outstretch in a corridor of the cave. As you hear the little boy, very excitedly, it seems like he's talking to someone. And you all hear two different voices. It sounds like they're speaking common because depending on how far away you are and how it's echoing in. But from what you can hear, they also sound fairly young. I wouldn't say to the extent of the little boy who's about like 4, and more of think
God.
like 10 or 11.
They're like young.
Yeah, they're young.
I already don't like where this is going.
Yeah.
What are they saying?
Go ahead and roll a perception check if you're really trying to hear what they're saying.
Wasting them all. Natural 20.
Not 20. Okay. You hear
Oh, boy.
you hear the little boy saying, "And Mia Wargo went to the cemetery, and Lillian, we found a young man, and he was just so sad. I had to bring him. And you hear one of the voices go, "Luca, I understand. I don't know if Mother would really want another boy around right now. You know how much it takes out of her to raise." And you hear the little boy, he goes, No, I know. I just, she just seems so sad lately. And I thought maybe if I got her a friend and he was just so sad, and then maybe they wouldn't be sad anymore. And you hear another young female voice go, "Luca, that's very sweet. I'm sure Mama is going to love it." And you hear Luca, and he goes, I knew she would, Christina. I knew it. Is Mama awake? And you hear one of them, and they go, she's in her room right now, but we'll get her in a bit. Why don't you go color? And you hear him. He goes, okay.
Looking around, did she gesture which way the room was, or?
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you're going closer so you can see them.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
we
were
only
just
heard
Because the
it.
sound was
We
just
only
kind of
heard it.
traveling, and
Oh,
you were
okay.
listening.
No, never mind. I'm gonna look at Alder. I'm like, I have an idea. We'll see if it works. And I am going to.
What?
Oh God, we're just doing it. We're not going to talk about it.
No,
Alright,
I'm
go.
just doing it. No, balls to the wall. I'm going to close my eyes while holding an arcane focus, and I'm gonna cast clairvoyance. And it says you create an invisible sensor within range of your location familiar to you. Oh wait. In a location familiar to you, so obviously where I am. Or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you, such as behind closed doors, around corners, stuff like that. The sensor remains in place for the duration, and it can't be attacked, otherwise interacted with. When the spell, you choose to see or hear from the spell, so I'm going to choose to see who Mother is. Essentially, I'm looking to see if I can find what Mother is.
Okay, so where are you putting your sight?
Can I move it? Like, or is it just one of those things that it has to stay in one place?
By the sounds of it, it sounds like it has to stay in one place.
Yeah, it sounds like it's in one area. So where would you be putting it?
Because I was trying to put it in Mother's room or Mama's room, but I kind of want to know where Mama's room is first. So I am going to retroactively not do that then.
Okay.
You know, wait till we find Mom's room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, why is it always kids?
We can't hurt them. They're just
coming
children.
after us. If they're already dead, then
What?
we'd be doing them a favor.
What can children do? How do you know that?
Honestly, Ren, first off, just don't worry about it yet. We don't know what we're dealing with yet. We'll figure it out as we get there. Second, he's right. If they're already dead,
Okay.
then we have to get things taken care of. Third, I'm with you. I hope that we don't have to do anything, but let's
Okay.
keep calm and
Alder?
we'll see how it goes.
Maybe we can talk to them. Okay.
If we get the opportunity to, yes, we will do that.
Okay.
We're not going to seek it out, though, because they very well might be dangerous. So, right now, we're going to try and continue to slink around a little bit.
Okay. Sure.
See if we can find Mom's room.
Okay.
That way, Thokk can try whatever he's thinking about trying.
Oh God.
Sure. Okay. Is it dark in here?
Yes, I would say it's very dark. There is a light source coming from where the voices were. It's very dim, but it's not like pitch black.
Okay. You guys see? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I have dark vision.
So do I.
Okay. Perhaps I'm small. I can sneak ahead a bit and just make sure that the path is a bit clear, if you would like.
Yeah. Here, just in
We
case.
can all stay in range, but
Yeah, but I don't want you to get hurt. So just in case, and I touch Ren, and I cast Death Ward on Ren. Just in case.
Okay, you see this glint off of her feathers.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. And I will sneak ahead a little bit, kind of get a lay of who might be in the space or like what might be coming up next.
Okay. So you kind of sorry, give me 1 second. So you're able to go kind of around the bend a little bit, and it looks like this is a common room. And Ren, what you see is closer the little boy. He looks a little dirty, like his hair is kind of cropped and all over the place, and it looks like he is coloring on parchment with charcoal and kind of humming to himself, his legs kind of kicking as he's on his tummy. And over to the side, you see the massive spindly monster, but it's kind of curled up almost like a dog on a little bed as it's,
oh Lord,
looking at the boy, studying him while he's coloring. And in the center, you see 2 young girls. They can't be any older than 10, 11, and they're both dressed in they're very dingy, but they're both dressed in very dingy cut up rotting tutus, and they have a very similar complexion to the little boy Luca, of kind of gray, pale, milk behind the eyes, and they're doing pirouettes. You can see them practicing, and one doesn't seem to be quite as into it as the other one. One has like a little smile on her face as she's going, and you hear her and she goes, "We should go to the theater. I miss dancing at the theater." And the other one goes, "Remember the last time we went to the theater, people saw us, and then they said that they saw 2 little dead girls for like weeks." And the other one goes, but we'll be careful this time. It's late. Luca gets to go out all the time. Why can't we go? And they start bickering. Because they are twins. They look very similar to one another.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not there, so I'll keep my mouth shut.
And you can like sneak back if you want to exchange what you saw. I'm just gonna type a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll go back and I'll tell you all precisely what I saw. Maybe we should just pass by this room as quietly as possible to avoid getting them kind of mixed up in everything. Maybe.
No, I'm fine with that. Did you see any doors or anything attached to the area that might be where Mother's hidden at? Or is there a path that goes further past here? That
Yes. I think there's another path that we can keep moving down towards to kind of bypass I'm assuming the kids' room, to probably lead us in towards Mother's.
I will say in the common room there are about like 2, no, not 2. I would say 4 different kind of like hallway walkways, not counting the one that you're originating in.
The one that we're originating in, though, does it go further down, or does it pretty much stop at the common area, and then the common area has the 4 different hallways?
I will say that there are 2 pathways that branch off where you're currently at, and then the other 2 would be where the common room is.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. So if I tried going down the other path, it'll take me somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
To a different. Okay. So can I try? Shall I continue? Just maybe look down this other path, or what would you like to do?
I think right now we saw where they're at. We need to. Right now, we definitely want to stay together if we're going somewhere new. So.
Okay.
Thokk,
Okay.
You think we go down the other ones before we have to go into the common area? Take a look.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Okay. Then follow my lead, and I'll start trying to continue to slink around to try going down the other hallways that are not by the common area. Because right now my thought process is the common area, that's the hallway for the 2 girls share a room, and then Luca has the other room down those hallways. So my thought process is the other hallways are going to be where Mother's at.
Okay.
And perhaps Bone Betty.
Bone Daddy.
Okay.
Bone Betty.
So, who is leading down the pathway?
Oh, that would be me.
Be you. Okay. So eventually you do get to a slight fork. So there is a section left and a section right.
Gonna hold up. Gonna go Thokk. Which way?
Good question.
Which way would be closer to the kids? I'm assuming left would likely bring us closer to the kids.
Yes.
We're gonna go left.
Left it is.
Okay. Going left, you are eventually met. There are no doors really in this cave. It's a cave system. However, the three of you find yourselves in a very large room that almost looks like a throne room. However, where you would normally see like a golden chair, like a nice, upholstered chair, you see a crudely made chair made out of femurs and rib cages and spines. It is a throne. It's just a throne of bone, and it lays on top of a much almost like steps made of skulls and arms, and it's completely, and it's pristine white, like it's white as bone. It doesn't have any yellowing or tanning. There's no dust, so it looks like this is a frequent spot. You do see to the right there is an altar with the sheet on it that you do see the dangling arm of the young man that you had seen earlier, so you would assume that Orgal had possibly put them there. And then you do see two more loops at the end of the hall, one that goes, I would say both, it's one that would go right. So you would assume it would either go towards the second room or the common area.
No sign of existence out of anything in here?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Oh, fuck. The one that I'm not good at.
Yes, Ren.
And are there any bones on this throne that look like they can be moved?
I mean, it looks like the throne itself is bundled, but essentially the bones to the sides, yes, they can definitely be moved and shifted.
She's going to go over to the throne and just kind of like looking at them over as if she's just sort of like studying all of them, like maybe what they're from or whatever. And she's going to try to shift one slightly, and then leave it there and step back, turn head the other way, and then walk back to the hop back towards the group.
Okay, so you're just checking the stability of the ether throne, or you're just trying to remove?
She was just trying to move one of the pieces around, just so that it's kind of like not where it normally is.
Yep, and you're able to do so. You're able to like pull out a shard of like a rib cage, like a rib, and you're able to move it onto the opposite side and kind of place it in.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and you're able to kind of hop back as everyone is kind of studying. What was your check, Alder?
13 on investigation.
No, it doesn't look like outside of the throne, the altar. There is a seal, it looks like, that's carved onto the cave floor if everyone wants to roll a religion check. Thokk, you would be able to roll this at advantage.
10.
22.
19 and 22. So the two of you are able to look, and the sigil is a massive skull in a triangle. And with your 22 Thokk, you recognize this as the sign of miracle, MYKRULL, but you would also know him as your former patron and Manu's former patron of death.
Sorry, MYU.
KRULL. Mir Kroll.
Mir Kroll. And it was Manu's former.
This is death. This is your former patron and Manu's former patron. Your same former patron.
It's just some call Miracroll, some call Anubis.
Correct. Death has many names. Just not Raven Queen.
This is the death that's pre-Raven Queen death.
Correct.
Huh.
And I'm just gonna look at Thokk, or I'm gonna wait for him to explain what's going on.
Oh, and
I don't know.
Manu also has his arms crossed as he's looking down at this.
I look at Manu. I was like, "Do you know why this is here?"
No, I have no fucking clue, and that's what worries me.
I look at Alder. I'm like, "This is." And then I fill him in and everything I just told you. Miracle, original god of death, the symbol for him.
Is this a bad thing?
Do you think we're dealing with, like, an avatar?
It wasn't something that came into mind, but potentially.
Fuck.
If it's an avatar, it's not good. Have there ever been avatars for gods of death or the Raven Queen?
I mean, I was training to be an avatar of death, but I didn't get to that point. I would assume if he got rid of, I mean, if I got canned, you'd think maybe I'd have a replacement. But here in a cave?
Yeah, but theoretically your body's still running around. Is your body the replacement?
I don't think my body's here.
Tell me right now, did you have any former love interest that you called mother?
God knows I didn't.
No, I didn't have a mommy
you
complex,
didn't.
mate.
Well, they said she's lonely. I don't know. Maybe you were, like, shagging her and
calling her
she's
mom?
sad that you did. I don't. They call her mom. I'm not saying you call her mom. I'm just.
Why would I call my mom? No, I don't know who this is. I don't know where this is. This has been here, it looks like, for years. And I was the right-hand man of death for years. So this is very concerning to me.
Maybe it's a cult.
I mean, maybe. But cult full of children that worship death?
I don't think they know what they're doing. Thokk, you know what they are.
Do I?
This
Carlos
doesn't have to be a bad thing.
The kids look like fucking zombies from anything that I've ever seen. You've actually seen zombies. Do they look like zombies?
I'm sorry, I know Ghost calling the tea kettle black, but they don't exist. They haven't existed for 60 years. Why would they just sprout out of nowhere? After years? This has been here for years. My body hasn't started doing shit and started to bring the fucking apocalypse until like 4 months ago.
You didn't
That's
hear
what
that,
we're
right?
fighting,
Don't
by
worry.
the way.
Yeah.
Sorry. As Manu kind of turns over to you, Ren. Sorry, yes, apocalypse stuff.
It's fine.
Cool.
I think, yeah. Wow, you guys are so cool.
Trust me, it's not an honor.
This is. While this feels a little unnerving, maybe we just keep looking around. Maybe we'll find more stuff, more answers.
At this point, all we can do is keep walking. Just got to make sure that we don't walk in on the kids and
Right.
be quiet. Because I
Right.
feel like we're honestly already too loud because we're kind of freaking out a little bit about whatever the fuck's going on right now.
Oh, freaking out. This is crazy. Yeah. Okay. Well, uh, which way?
I guess walk through the room of the bone throne and get... Hey, you're the one who created this place. That's what it's called now.
That's what Mike called his bedroom in college.
It's not true. I shared a bedroom with Josh. Josh can vouch for that. It was not called the Bone Throne.
It was called the Bone Throne.
We just played Time Crisis. It was great.
It was called the Bone Bed.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Josh.
God.
Hey, Josh.
Lord?
Yeah, I guess we'll keep on trucking and keep sneaking our way through. I think we probably got one more sneak before I have to recast Pass Without a Trace. So
Okay, you got one more
Cast
good
guidance
sneak in
on
ya.
myself.
you did what?
Cast guidance on myself.
Good
I'm
call.
wearing heavy armor. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're at disadvantage on
clanking.
all these rolls.
Clank. Wow, I'm surprised we have not been found out already.
That's why you cast Pass Without a Trace. It makes it very, very difficult to fail.
and I'm also wearing boots of Elvenkind, so that helps.
Oh, so
That
you get
always
a
helps.
straight roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A 25 for me.
Okay. What else?
With Pass Without a Trace,
With
it'd
Pass
be
Without a Trace.
33.
All right, Ren, beat it.
I got a 28. I get that.
Ah, shoot. Only a 28.
I've been rolling real low.
Shoot,
that's
dude.
real low.
Nat 18, shoot, dude.
I had a nat 19 and a D4 on a 4.
Shoot. So the four of you move to the right, and you slowly start hearing the creaking of metal as you are in. It looks like I would say a makeshift dungeon of sorts, and very high above. I would say maybe like 60, 70 feet. You see about 10 cages slowly kind of just swinging.
Do I recognize any of them as clerics of the Raven Queen?
Go ahead and roll that investigation, handsome.
Oh!
I called you handsome. Just roll the check.
You and them big teeth.
13.
I'll say with your 13, as you're looking around, you do see that there is debris all over the floor. It looks like some of like steel, iron, brass, and as you look down, you're able to kind of put two pieces together, and it looks like it's part of a shield or like a chest plate, and in it is burned in is the sigil of the Raven Queen.
Oh, shit.
And it's just shattered. It's more of the same. As you look around and you start kind of jigsawing things together, it's more symbols of the Raven Queen that have just been desecrated.
And I don't see any other holy symbols.
No.
Oh. I think they're being targeted.
Targeted for what?
For their religion? That's wrong.
Well,
Yeah, but a
Well-
God exists because it has believers and followers.
Yeah, but it's still a hate crime.
I know
Why-
it's wrong and it's a hate crime, but I mean, it doesn't make it not be true.
but why would they be kept alive then?
I don't think. Wait, am I under the impression that they're the ones that are in the cages, or that they have died and perished?
That's a thought question.
Fuck. It could be either one.
A mystery.
I love a mystery.
We just can't. Oh, how do we get them out of here?
How high up is it?
About 70 feet.
70 feet.
Yeah, they're really high up.
They're up there.
Ren hops back towards the door just to stay like listening and looking out. I'll keep a lookout.
Okay.
She's smart.
Is this like a one-way in, one-way out room?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I see, outside of the cages, do I see anything else down closer to us on the ground, or anything else that looks a little bit out of place?
You do see some like apparatus to
But no,
either
like, doors or
bring
anything?
down the cages or bring them up like a crank, but it looks rusty as fuck. So the minute you touch that thing, it's gonna be loud.
I'm going to... It's not going to go up high enough, but I just want to see if it causes a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Produce Flame and just try and just throw the flame up as high as I can. Probably only get up about like 30-ish feet or so.
Okay.
But just to see if it causes a reaction out of any of the cages because they saw something that is different.
Okay. I have a really quick question, Alder. Pass Without a Trace is still up, right?
It's probably for a little bit. Yeah, it's probably about to go down though.
Okay.
Well, it lasts for an hour, so you tell me about how long we've been going around.
I would say it's still up.
Okay.
You toss the flame up, and you do see, as it kind of goes to the 40-ish range, you do see like a hand, and it's not like limp and not moving. And sorry, it's not limp and not moving, but you see it twitch a little bit. It does have color to it. So you could either assume whatever's in these cages are either alive or undead. Those are really the two options at this point.
You said it looks like it looks more fleshy than gray.
I would say it's more fleshy than gray.
So I'm just gonna lean over to Thokk, and at least one person's alive up there, I think.
That's reassuring.
That means we need to find out whatever this is so that we could get them down, because I can tell you right now, I'm not bright, but if we try and hit that thing to get them down, that's going to be echo throughout this entire fucking cabin. And if that happens, we're fucked.
If this is the only pocket of this cavern, I could potentially cast silence in the entryway of the cavern and not let any of the noise from in here escape out there.
Could try it, but then again, at the same time, if we haven't taken care of whatever this thing,
How do we get out of here?
they're just going to get destroyed if we don't take care of it first.
Yeah. So, do we put
Ourselves in harm's way.
Also true. Well,
Battle stations?
I would say so. Ren, how you feeling?
As you turn around, Ren is nowhere to be seen. The door is currently closed. And as you kind of go up, there is a scroll that you had seen around town, and it looks like it was also what was in Ren's backpack. But you hadn't really read any of them, and it just simply states in very nice scribe, "Do not fear that which you do not understand." And with that, we'll end session.
Oh, fuck, man.
Nikki, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me on. This was so much fun. I'm sweating.
Yay,
Thank
and
you for
Josh
being
is
here.
here.
Yeah. Thank you all so much. This was an absolute blast. I am very honored and grateful to be here. Thank you again, truly. Justin, this was awesome. You guys are all amazing. Like, a round of applause to you all.
Yes,
Good
thank you.
work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine jumping in, what are we, 70-something episodes into this
74.
campaign?
This is
74.
episode 74.
74 episodes in, not knowing a thing that's going on.
I forewarned Justin, I don't know. I want my character to not know anything about anything so that I can walk in here not knowing anything about anything and it be canon and it works.
Makes things easier.
It played out well.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Ugh.
thank you all.
No, thank you for coming. And that just means we have a part 2 then with Nikki. So
Oh.
we got to focus on that. Ooh. Josh, do you want to read some names in the chat?
Heck yeah, dude. Thank you to us, the Junk Drawer Show, Mike from Florida, Javelez1199, L.A. Kaylee, Lana Ray, Shanula, Shanawala, and Shawarma Chameleon. Thank you for watching.
Oh, Shawarma Chameleon. I would like to say before we part, Nikki, how does it feel to make the first Owlkokra?
You know, it was all by mistake, and yet I am very happy for it. It's a lot of fun.
I mean, at this point, I'm just assuming because of the fact that this is the second character that you and I have played in a game with. I'm just assuming you only know how to make characters that are tiny. So
yeah, that's a fair assessment. Yeah, I like cute and unassuming. I can't help it.
Yeah.
I support it.
Because Magda was tiny also. She was a
yeah.
She was a dwarf?
Yeah, she was a dwarf. Which is not like tiny, but
No, but
it was a tiny dwarf.
What was the name of your character in the one shot that we played that we never finished?
The dad.
Oh my gosh, it was the cat dad.
Yeah, the Dominion of
God,
Daddies. That's what we called it.
I can't.
oh, that's right.
I can't
And we're
remember
all
his name
here.
right now.
I was gonna say because Josh was a kobold, I was a
Dragonborn?
halfling, right?
You're a Dragonborn.
Yes. No, you were a kobold, Josh.
No,
You were a kobold.
I was, but he was a Dragonborn because he was my son.
No,
No,
I was a halfling.
He was
adopted,
adopted, and you were trying to make him feel included.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, I forgot we changed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was I?
Josh, can you give us some
I know that
stepdad
Nikki was
words
a
of wisdom
tabaxi.
of encouragement?
Well, sometimes things just don't work out the way you think they're gonna. But if that girl at school is not being nice to you, you just walk away. And if she starts hitting you or something, you get a teacher. How was that?
Wise words.
That was
That was great.
Wise
Thanks.
words. Hold on, I think it's in here.
I'll make sure if I get punched in the face that I'll tell a teacher.
I
And
have
they'll be
to-
like, "Sir, you're 31 years old. Please don't. Why are you in a school?"
I just
Maybe
want to
you
help
should
the
get
kids.
In handcuffs. Oh,
Put
goodness.
these
have
really
taken
cool
more
bracelets
notes
on. They're
today.
attached. I'm like, wow, I love jewelry. Ow, ow, you're hurting me, star. That's why I'm not allowed at Chuck E. Cheese anymore. Nah, I fought the rat.
You should. The rats are creepy.
Stupid bastard.
Stupid bastard.
The stupid name being entertainment. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We're just babbling now.
Yeah.
We'll be back before you know it with another thrilling adventure of Dungeons and Dragons and Junk Drawer. Ding.
Ding.
All right.
Dang.
Thank you once
Bye.
again so much for Nikki. Check out Nikki Artsicle and
Woo.
Nikki Hooray.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye,